It was a nightmare.
We have a 138 in progress.
John 204 made this beat.
I got the emergency ejector system. Gotta get down there to try to save him. The flamethrower fucked up that thing out here. Holy shit! The flamethrower fucked up that thing out here. Holy shit! The flamethrower fucked up that thing out here. Holy shit!
Monkeys in outer space, defending the future of the human race.
What do I do? Then what do I
Monkeys
do?
in outer
Then what do I
space,
do? Then what do I do?
defending the future
Then
of
what
the
do I
human
do?
race.
Then what do I do? Then what do I Dodge do? all this shit. Then what do I do? Then what do I do? Then what do I do? Then what do I Obviously, I need to do? go through this Then one.
Oh,
what do I do? Then what do I do?
Monkeys in outer space, defending the future of the human race.
What the hell? What was I supposed to do? You covered the whole fucking screen. 100 times till I figure it out. Oh my god, so lame. Instant cheap death. They covered the whole screen. What was I supposed to do, man?
Monkeys in outer
I go through
space,
here. Then what do I do?
defending the future of the human race.
I go through here. Then what do I do? Then I go through here. Then what do I do? This. Then I go through here. Then what do I do? Then what do I do? Then I go through here. Then what do I do? Then what do I do? Green thing, maybe? Then what do I do? 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 Like super careful. Then what do I do? What the hell's that? Then what do I do? Then what do I do? How the fuck do I land when I'm killed? I like how my grenade only hurts me. Hopefully this prevents bullshit. I can't believe how horribly balanced that last match was. Jump! Jump, you fucking... I'm trying to get him to jump. And he wouldn't jump. He still didn't die. He still didn't die. Sure, dude. Yes, I may lay him, but he still murders me. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. He still didn't die. I like how my grenade only hurts me. Just stay on too, because they're getting me back. He still didn't die. He still didn't die. What? Yes, I may lay him, but he still murders me. Whatever you say. Whatever you say. I like how my grenade only hurts me. He still didn't die. I like how my grenade only hurts me. What the fuck? Where did they spawn me? Yo, they spawned me so far away. I like how my grenade only hurts me. My grenades only hurt me. They don't hurt the enemy. What? He still didn't die. Yes, I may lay him, but he still murders me. Whatever you say. They spawned me on the wrong side of the map. Well, gee, I wonder who's gonna win this fucking round. I like how my grenade only hurts me. I like how my grenade only hurts me. Yeah, nice talk, idiot. I don't think that was the right time for it. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do. Yeah. Well, we lost.
Villains take the round.
Again, once again? Yeah, look, once again, it did it again. Everyone who's level 30 is on one team and we're all single digits. What is with the matchmaking with this game, man? The matchmaking is fucked. I like how my grenade only hurts me. It was completely unbalanced. How is that fucking fair? Where the hell's the chest? Where is the chest? He still didn't die. Stay on the screen. I don't know where to bring it. Oh, you don't? You just get points for holding it. I see. Yeah, again, the matchmaking fails again with completely unbalanced teams. I like how my grenade only hurts me. grenade only hurts me.
Guess what? Wrong. Nobody said that.
Damn, that was brutal.
Wrong.
He still didn't die. He still didn't die.
What would your business do?
Welcome, welcome. I thought I was unmuted. Fucking hit me with an ad. Big ups, Pope. Welcome to the stream. That's gonna finish that playlist of his joystick shenanigans. I noticed a couple other videos about one was like about the King of Hate website. I don't know what he's about, but I never watched it, so I got that in the playlist. That stupid CM Punk plaque like unboxing, or wherever he got it from, whatever that is. And then I found something I don't think I've seen people review before that falls in lines with like his statue stuff. But first, some YouTube classic, some drive-by insults. Let's go. How toxic are we gonna get first? How quick are we gonna get toxic? Big ups. General of the Hate Army. Get him out of here. No doubt, Pope. Welcome, Papa Lou.
There they are. Wait, right there.
I know. In the normal hours. Actual gross.
Hey, drop the hose, you little chicken shit cocksuckers!
Alright, we got two toxic. Dude.
Alright. Get her? Yeah.
He was good.
Fuck her pussy!
Oh, there you go.
Hey, finger fuck her little pussy!
Alright, this video's toxified. We're out. No. Wait a minute. How the hell did I get out of there? Alright. Boom. We back in my playlist? No. How did we get out of my playlist? Alright, now we're in my playlist again, somehow. Alright. Oh, and I got something to show you. DSP paying Mega Man, whatever. But it's his, comments at the beginning I want you to listen to. No, I got kicked out of my playlist, Papa Lou. I had like a black screen, like a 1-minute black screen video set up for after I played the intro music so I could switch over to the videos. But it kicked me out of the fucking playlist. Yeah, listen to this real quick. This is, something.
In fact, I played it, and this goes. That's one of the last stages, and then I quit. So anyway, here we go. Mega Man 10. Let's see how this goes. I'm home! My God, Roll, where are all your clothes?
Oh.
I
Wait.
don't know. A bunch of men stripped me, and I don't know. They just kind of went to town.
Oh. DSP.
Oh no, Roll!
Please.
Roll has come down with Robo-Enza? What the fuck is Robo-Enza?
There you go. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Number Robo-Enza has begun to spur. You get robot assistance your speed. A month following the outbreak, the city caught it.
It wasn't for teenagers, Papa Lou, and I can prove it. The first thing I'm gonna show you is, well, there's actually two things. Let's see which one comes up first. Oh yeah, right here, 13 years ago. I hope you don't get that creepy video response like you did last year. Remember that guy who thought he was your wife? I'm looking at you, Papa Lou. But, I've been trying to find that video. That doesn't, seem to exist anymore, at least. At least that I can't find yet. And, where's the other one? There's one with a dude with a blue name. It's like Sonic something. Oh, where's this dude at? Oh, I don't think it's this video. But there was another video where a dude said he brought his camera to school and he had all his friends in class say happy birthday to Phil. I can't find the video because there's no video that goes back to like 2010 on his channel, so he must have hit it. But the next video I can't show you because I don't know what YouTube's rules are on showing children, but that's the person who made the video right there. I'm going to let you listen to the audio. And it's a response video to one of these videos.
Happy birthday, Dark Side Phil. Bye.
Happy birthday, Dark Side Phil. So you're wrong, Papa Lou. It was this kid watching these videos. Debunked. Hard. Get out. I also found, I think, DSP wearing his 86 jersey. But the pictures aren't recoverable. They only the previews exist. But you can kind of see him right there in the corner. I wish we could get this one over here because he looks like he's wearing shades in it. Oh shit, Forgotten Locale. What's going on? Also, if you'll notice, we have DSP peeking out over here. And then in this other one, you can see DSP in the background walk with his crown on from ECC. He was hitting hat goals in the arcade right there. Look at him. I paused it in this video and I go back and forth. Look at him. A king. He's a fucking king, Papa Lou. Look at him. He has it in this one too when he peeks his head out, but it's really quick. You can see that there's something on his head, but he just peeks out from behind some dude. Oh man, but yeah, I wish we got. These are the only ones I can really find right now. But yeah, oh yeah, I don't know if you were here, the Forgotten Locale, but listen to DSP right here.
I played it, and I got to one of the last stages. I'm home! So anyway, here we go. Mega Man 10. Let's see how this goes.
Again, a look at the characters on screen. Alright.
I'm home! My god, Roll, where are all your clothes?
Oh.
Oh, I don't know. A bunch of men stripped me, and I don't know. They just kind of went to town. Oh no, Roll!
There you go. Next video, I think it's oh yeah, it's OJ. It's an OJ video. Nah, I don't really go there, Papa Lou. I just throw things up on Twitter sometimes, and if people want to like take stuff from there and do like their own thing, I don't. It's not like I look at DSP and stuff is like free for anyone. Just grab it if you see it. But OJ, go to the store. I think Panda and Phil are in here, I think. Because this is on the way to one of their conventions, and they stopped by a store. Big ups, Knock.
The mythical.
But you know, it really doesn't matter, because I'll tell you why. The payback is coming, baby, and the payback is going to be hell, and it's going to be one big surprise. And I'm talking all these bitches.
Target. What are we doing here?
Tarjay.
Wandering around while Phil attempts to purchase an extension cord.
We buying extension cords. Let's go.
What do you feel about these turn of events?
I'm lost, and I'm quite frankly uneasy. This isn't my natural habitat, and I think I'm going to pull a Garth if we hang out here too long.
You don't have an intro, Papa Lou?
Is that a good deal? How much is that?
It's,
oh, big ups, Perk. Welcome to the AM Chill Fest.
Episodes from the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, Super Mario 3, and Super Mario World.
Are you going to buy it for me?
2, 4,
I thought I gave you an
7
intro,
episodes.
Papa Lou. I'll have to double check that.
What do we have here?
But if you don't, you have any sound effect from DSP you want, say it in chat and I'll throw it in there.
I look forward to such thing. Oh, and of course it's right next to the charcoal to keep the fire burning after you
No,
start it.
I'll surprise you.
And the long reach safety lighter.
Also, unfortunately, I have some really bad news.
Pretty much it. And also before I go, I am not copying Dark Side Phil. because I'm only doing gameplay through the games I choose, and most of them are not going to be live commentary. I'm not going to do cooking with Kev or Ask the Kev, nothing like what he does.
No cooking with the Kev and no Ask the Kev. I'm fucking devastated. I don't know how I'll recover. Ah, it was low? Hold on. I'll have to fix that, and I'll do it this time, but next I have to replace this audio.
Pretty much it.
See?
And also, before I go, I am not copying Dark Side Fail.
There you go.
Pretty much it. And also, before I go, I am not copying Dark Side Fail. Because I'm only doing gameplay through the games I choose, and most of them are not going to be live commentary. I'm not going to do cooking with Kev or Ask the Kev, nothing like what he does.
No cooking with the Kev. And it's guy with two names is fault. He took it from us. Not even Ask the Kev. Welcome, guy with two names. Knock is unclappable and unbannable. Sorry, Burke.
We have giant computer-generated images hanging from the ceiling. If you've ever wanted a mysterious-looking melty ice pop that has rivets, you're set. Aww.
This is yellow for you. All the athletic sports memorabilia.
Oh,
You're a very active guy.
Oh yes, you know I can't go through a day without.
That's what you want? You got it.
Classy pink tennis racket. If you'll note, tennis is about shouting. It's not about playing the game. It's about opening your mouth as wide as you can, and then hitting a small yellow ball. I mean,
I think you're right.
If you'll note, look at the cheaper rackets. Like,
there's less screaming going on.
Yeah.
What do you think of this? OJ, what do you think of this?
I was hoping. Wait, is that? Oh, Ariad Lord's here. Hey, it's the guy.
Less screaming going on.
Yeah.
What do you think of this? OJ, what do you think of this?
Look at him. Looking all crackhead-like.
I think it looks like a duck that had the top half of its face chopped off.
What'd you find? Is this what you're looking for?
Oh, this is my home.
Is that what we came here for?
I wanted nothing more than to get Happy Feet 2, the board game.
You don't own this already?
No, I only have Happy Feet 1. This is
Never thought I'd say it. I think I want Phil here, please. Oh my God.
On a daily basis.
What are you doing?
Hey, let's go, Papa Lou. Let's go. She snuck in like a ninja. Are we sure she's not Asian? Look at that. You weren't even expecting it. Just came up behind him. Bam. About to get a lecture by an annoying ass voice.
What are you doing?
Thing ever. These are my people. I have to speak with the people.
The Queen of Hate. I forgot. Yeah, the Queen of Hate. She didn't even get her intro.
What the fuck is wrong with these people? What family were they raising? I mean, come on. Grow up, people. I mean, Panda Lee is the Queen of Hate. You don't disrespect her like that with your useless garbage.
Garbage.
Test it out. How much does this cost? Get on it.
Well, you're not gonna sell them
Sit on the
that thing's mad dusty.
Sit on the chair to test it.
No, you test
You're
it.
testing the product.
If you want
Chris, test it out.
If you want to get
Rambo.
dusted, go right ahead.
Everyone's right there.
Does it move? Oh, you're not supposed to sit on this. Alright, test it out.
Quite comfortable.
Oh, I hope security comes and fucks them up.
How many do you give it?
Where's security at? Get them out of here. No touching the display, sir.
Right here first, folks. What do you have here?
Why does this exist?
Cereal.
Toast Crunch is one of the best cereals known to mankind.
It exists to give people diabetes.
And yet they had to frost it.
Why don't you try some?
I'm not gonna pay $3.
Dude's making a problem out of nothing. Just don't buy the item. Get out of here.
Out of 5.64 stars, how many do you give it?
Pie stars. Here at Target we found all
Oh, here we go. Rambo with the non-stop jokes. Doesn't shut the fuck up.
sorts of interesting
Everything's got to be a joke with this motherfucker when he's on camera.
How many of those could you eat?
Here we go.
Party, you have to get the triple meat party pizza.
How many of those could you eat? In one
Oh, how
sitting?
many triple meats can I eat in one sitting?
Yes.
All of them. Any triple meat you presented me with.
Is that even enough meat?
No. You need a couple meat. You need 6
Rambo,
total.
get out. Just be normal.
What's this?
We got a tombstone.
And just get Ariad Lord out of here.
Classic sausage.
Triple meat, but somehow not enough.
Yo, the guy snuck up. There he is.
Triple meat, but somehow not
Yo,
enough.
we got DSP coming out of a store. Look, yo, pushing a shopping cart. Let's fucking go. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, he's the greatest. Yeah.
Seriously, just get that, did you?
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, we got that. Big ups Rambo for catching that on film. Oh, he's useful for something after all. Let's go.
Classic sausage.
Triple meat, but somehow not enough.
No, his joke's still there, but fuck it. DSP's gonna be one of them people, the store shoppers, and they bring the shit out to your car. He's practicing here.
I can't. Yes, Phil always.
Let's go. Push that cart, Phil. Yeah, what the fuck did they buy? He said an extension cord. Why does he got a
Yeah, I
cart?
didn't need anything.
So you got it?
Yes.
That's good. I'm happy for you. Get what you needed?
Except my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, I'm pretty good.
Ugh.
Why didn't you get them?
Leave, Chris.
Okay, make a money
Please.
match with you?
Pretty much.
What?
Where'd everyone go?
Yo, one thing. Let's go. That's how lazy this motherfucker is.
I think Phil dropped something important.
Cords are too heavy.
We'll never know.
I want to sprain his game in hand.
Did you steal it from him? What do we got?
Yeah, what do we got? Let's go, Rambo. Fucking water. All right, and what's in the bag? Open the bag, motherfucker.
Unfortunately, we have nothing to cut this
To
cable.
be used in conjunction with the water.
I think this was too many games, maybe? Can't remember. It's the one where Ariad Lord went with them. It wasn't Kineticon, because that's when, hey, look at DSP pushing the sharpened cart. Let's go.
Still got that thing on?
Yeah, he's still recording. We did it.
Okay, welcome to part 5.
Let's go. We're going back to our controller.
Tutorial. Now we're going to get into defensive action.
Let's go. Teach us how to defend.
They can benefit you, how they can keep you from taking damage, okay? Well, there's two typical types of blocking in the game, and blocking's obviously the...
Oh,
Okay,
wait.
welcome to...
I forgot. I'm inside the player. I can take pictures. Hold on.
What's this?
We got a tombstone. Your classic sausage.
Triple meat, but somehow not enough.
Look at this guy. It's even in... Ajay.
Yeah, I got that. Did you ever finish? Why didn't you get
Wow.
That's insane. It was like 2 things in there. Look at that. I'm pushing it.
Okay, welcome to part 5 of the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Basics tutorial. Now we're going to get into defensive action.
Let's go. Teach us how to be defensive.
How they can benefit you, how they can keep you from taking damage, okay? Well, there's two typical types of blocking in the game, and blocking's obviously the basic defensive move. There's high blocking and there's low blocking. Now, high blocking will work against jumping attacks. As you can see, Captain America is defending against my jumping attacks.
He's defending.
And also by mid attacks, which are basically standing level attacks. As
I got you, Knock.
Okay? All those he can defend
I got your back.
Now, all he's doing is holding the opposite direction that he's facing. So since Captain America is facing left,
Oh, shit.
he's holding right on the joystick. And that's
Are you
how he's
gonna...
blocking
Oh,
his
I was
attacks.
hoping we were gonna get another demonstration with his hand, with his stick.
There's another kind of blocking called low blocking.
Low blocking. Try to keep up, guys.
Blocking is necessary for low attacks. So, for example, if I'm not just pressing
So
buttons, if I
stupid.
hold down on my joystick with Wolverine and now I press buttons,
Oh, shit.
Captain America's getting hit because he's not blocking those. He's only holding backwards. He's not holding down backwards.
Oh, we're getting advanced here. Low attacks. Holy shit.
You have to be holding down backwards on your joystick. So you have to basically have your joystick in the bottom corner in the opposite direction from what you're facing. See, now Captain America can block all his attacks. The problem now, though, is if he's blocking low, he can no
Oh shit,
longer
you
block
can
my
get hit
jumping
high.
attacks. You see
No.
that? If he's blocking low, my jumping
What's the
attacks will
block
hit him.
all button?
Will go right through his block.
I need to block all.
So for high and mid attacks, you have to hold backwards.
Nah, it's not gonna
Low
work for me,
attacks, you have
Chief.
to
Make it a
hold
button.
down backwards, okay? So that's the basics of blocking. Now I'm going to teach you a couple different things. First of all, I want to show you what is advancing
One
guard.
button.
Now, for those of
You don't have to press it. You gotta press it to not block.
games in the
I want it
Versus
as
series,
dumb
what
as
you're gonna
possible.
find out is that advancing guard,
Just like
they used to
Marvel
call
3
push
is.
blocking.
Get this game out of
They
here.
changed the name of it, probably
Marvel
because
2
they
all
changed the
day.
name of it in the Tatsunoko versus Capcom game, which was the last of the Versus series of games, okay? What this means is that, watch this. See what happened? I tried to attack Captain America and he blocked, but then he's pushing me away.
Oh, shit.
And that's called advancing guard. And what happens is I can't continue my combo. I'm trying to hit him with a series of attacks and I can't. He's pushing me back repeatedly. And this even works if I do a super move. Watch this. See that? He's pushing me back, pushing me back. He's trying to keep me away as much as possible so I can't
Playing
continue
keep
to attack
away.
him
What a
afterwards.
pussy.
This is especially effective against supers such as Deadpool's, where right now I'm right next to him. But watch this.
What if I don't play as Deadpool?
Push. He can just keep
What if I'm a
pushing,
grappler?
pushing, and that
What's
way
on
it
what if I'm a
basically
fucking
keeps,
grappler?
keeps
Let's
him
run up and
from
grab
taking too
him.
much damage, and at the same time it gives
Fuck
him
his
the
shield.
advantage.
Slam him and that bitch ass
I cannot
shield.
continuously attack him after doing that, okay? So, there's a couple advantages. Number one, if I'm continuously attacking Captain America, it's hard for him to know where to block. If I'm just all over him, okay? If I'm doing a high attack then a low attack, it would be hard for him to know how to block. But since he's using advancing guard, he's pushing me away long enough so that he can figure out how to block, or he can push me away and I can't continuously attack him. So that's the purpose of the advancing guard. It kind of gets your opponent out of your face, gives you some breathing room, and allows you to see what his next move's going to be. Or in some cases, you can even get out of there. So I'm attacking right now. Oh, he pushed me back so far, now he could jump out of the way, or he could do his own attack. How do you do advancing guard? Advancing guard is very simple.
Oh
When
god,
someone's
what is that,
attacking you,
Papaloo?
all you need to do is block, and it could be either a high or low block, but you're going to press light and medium attack together, and that's how you're going to do the advancing guard. Now,
That was nice.
what you're
When
gonna see
when I
is
first
you
seen
do
that,
more than once. When
I thought it was
attacked
gonna
Captain
be like
America,
something from like years
see
ago.
what he did? He did advancing guard, and he just did it once. Okay. Now when I do my super, Captain America is going to go.
I think it was only like 10 months old.
He's doing this. He's pressing the buttons repeatedly. Okay. This is what he's doing. See the bottom of the screen there? That's what he's doing. He's pressing medium and light together repeatedly to get repeated advancing guards, and that's allowing him to basically push me back. And did you see what just happened there? There, he pushed me all the way across the screen. It wasn't
shit.
the super move button. It's just a regular special move. He advancing guarded 3 times and pushed me completely back across the screen.
The move is doing what
gave
you
a
said it was
large amount
gonna
of
do.
distance between us, and now he can really regroup and try to figure out what he wants to do. So that's a really useful thing that you can do. Okay.
Big up, John. We're just trying to finish this whatever, this Marvel tutorial list, and then there's like a couple videos I wanted to watch. Hopefully you're doing well today.
Techniques that I want to teach you. There's a thing called knockdown recovery. So knockdown, what is knockdown? Knockdown is if I
Not really. I think YouTube search is broken, along with Google search. They also try to use like Google to find DSP vids, and it doesn't work. Like even if you try to use it by like date and time, well like the tools where you pick it down to a certain date. Because I find more stuff by clicking on people's profiles and going through comment sections than I do using any kind of... The only time I can find stuff in Google search is if I scroll until I can get down to like where you get no more results. Like down there you'll find some shit.
if I trip someone, okay? Oops, let me turn off his guard, sorry.
Did I see the link in the Discord? Did you see the beginning video?
Sorry about that. So he's no guard, okay? I trip him. And you saw what just happened?
Got him. He went underneath him.
Rolled, okay? So what happens is if you don't do anything, if you don't touch anything and I trip you, you're just going to stay in place where you are, and that might give me the opportunity to do.
He hasn't told us how to do the advancing guard, I don't think.
And juggle you. So what you're going to want to do.
So he's already telling us another move. All right,
you're going
cool.
to want to try to roll out of the way because you're afraid that I might try to juggle you off the ground. And all you basically need to do.
Can you tell me the advancing guard?
Button when you land on the ground. So if I'm doing this, Captain America, what he's basically doing is tapping towards me and pressing a button. And when he hits the ground, it allows him to roll, okay?
Okay.
Now, not in all circumstances, you cannot always do this. Let me show you a circumstance where
It's going to take us to the finals. Let's go.
All right, so what happened there? Captain America hit the ground.
You gave him a combo.
He couldn't roll immediately. He had a little bit of time there where there was some recovery before he could roll. And this does happen frequently in the game. There are certain moves, for example, what I did here, 1, 2, 3 special. Oops, let me do a little shorter combo. 1, 2 special, okay? Usually when people hit you in the air in a combo with the special button, it creates that grounding mechanic where you cannot roll immediately.
Grounding mechanic. Add more of that in games.
Be grounded and you just cannot recover right away. It's not anything to be ashamed of.
What?
It's not, there's nothing you can really do. Some people just have really good setups to do juggle combos and off the ground combos, and there's not much you can do about it. But if at all possible, you're going to want to try to recover as soon as possible. So if you were Captain America, you're going to want to be you're going to want to be attempting to
dropping his combos. Look at this guy.
As soon as you can. Because see, all this time, if he didn't roll when he did, it would have been even additional time for me to try to juggle him off the ground.
Why didn't you do something then?
Like
Do it. What you got?
Where am I?
I have no clue.
God, I was so high in the air, I couldn't even see myself. Hold on.
Great combo, DSV. Hot.
Oh, God, I was thinking like this.
Missed him. Where is he?
Where am I?
Yeah, man. And then he would have got caught and put into a combo and sent to fourth again.
Oh my God, I was so high in the air, I couldn't even see myself.
Oh. There we go, dropping combos. Tap, 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 tap.
Something like that.
There you go.
Now, that's called I believe it's called knockdown recovery, okay?
No, guy with two names, because I'll never play Def Jam Icon. I don't want to see it be played either.
And air recovery is
pretty much same thing with Marvel 3. I'm only doing this because I know I believe he's gonna put more hands in front of the.
See what just happened? How Captain America kind of flipped out there.
And the
There are
screen.
certain situations in the game where let's actually turn on air recovery. Dummy opponent will perform air recovery forward. Oops. See what happened?
Shit.
Captain America moved forward there. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
play a real game.
I'll show you. When air recovery's off, he just kind of flipped in place and stayed there. With air recovery on, and there's two different kinds of air recovery. See that? He flips forward. And the way to do that is when you're in the air, if you're trying to recover, you keep tapping a direction. And to be completely honest with you, I don't know. I'm not 100% because the
more than
instruction
once?
book, it doesn't
Let's
explain
go.
it. I can tell you that in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you would want to hold a direction and you would press light and medium attack together. So you'd be pressing.
Oh, and he said it in front of virtual Larry Bird. That's terrible.
I don't know why in the instruction booklet they don't actually explain any of these recovery techniques in the instruction booklet, which is kind of silly. I don't know if they've changed it, but for the most part, when I was playing with my friends yesterday, I was doing the same thing I used to do in Marvel. I would be up there.
Is that what he said? I couldn't hear it properly. I had it open. I checked it on my phone. All I could see was like what the video was called, and like I didn't know he said it more than once. I thought there was like that one part, or that one time where it was. I think it was on Twitch.
Okay. Now there's two more defensive techniques that I actually want to teach you before we move on to our next part. The first one.
Not teaching us anything. Not telling us how to do it. How do we do the advancing guard? How to? Well, he told us how to roll.
A couple different a couple different factors need to be present. Number one, you need to be blocking an attack of some kind. Okay. Number two, you need to have at least one level of super. And number three,
one level of super.
You need to have at least one teammate alive.
Oh shit.
Okay. Now you remember earlier I taught you about how to call in partners by pressing partner
I
one
do.
button. Wolverine will come out and attack. Okay.
That's the guy.
Oops.
The
And
Logan
that was
guy.
actually a good example of crossover counter, but I didn't mean to do that. Let me show you. Partner 2, Wesker comes out and attacks. Okay. So I'm coming over here. I'm strolling over. I want to punch.
He's strolling over. That's how he walks with his bad back.
Do that. Let me show you. Partner 2, Wesker comes out.
Give him a Tarjay cart, and it's just like him.
I'm coming over here. I'm strolling
Stomping.
over. I want to punch Dr. Doom straight in the mouth. So I'm going to try to attack Dr. Doom. Here's what Dr. Doom's going to do. He's going to block my attack. Then he's going to press a direction either back or towards. It doesn't actually matter. And he's going to press one of his partner buttons. So if you were to press towards and partner 1 during the block, Super Skrull is actually going to jump out, take Dr. Doom's place, and punch Deadpool right in the face.
Let's see it.
If he did that with partner 2, Captain America would come out and do it. So let me show you. In this case, he chose partner 2, and so Captain America came out.
Looking for the DoorDash. Looking in people's windows and
in that case,
strolling away.
Dr. Doom and Dr. Doom
Where's my DoorDash?
It's very simple to do. All you need to do, again, you block the attack. I'm not ready to do it yet. There we go. You block the attack, and then as soon as you block the attack, as long as you have a level of meter, you press the
1 meter
direction, either towards or backwards, and you press the appropriate partner button to get that appropriate partner to jump out and take your place. Now, there's a couple reasons you would want to do this. Number 1, let's say, for example, Captain America was just about to die. He has no life left whatsoever.
Oh, no.
And I'm really on him, okay? I'm doing a super.
You're doing a super.
I'm supering him. Now you saw what just
You
happened.
see
Right?
supering
Let's say
him.
Captain America was about to die. So if he had blocked my super move, he would have died because the chip damage would have killed him.
No.
Well, what he did is he used the crossover counter and basically used Dr. Doom as the sacrificial lamb. Dr. Doom came in, replaced
Meat
Captain
shield,
America so that
Dr.
Captain America
Doom.
could survive.
Technically, the
Dr.
bullet
Doom
shouldn't
actually
hurt
took
him
the
because he's made
bullets.
out of metal. But
Same thing, we'll do the same thing again, and I'm going to guess the same thing's going to happen. That's exactly right. So you saw what happened.
Oh, no, you got him that
Dr. Doom
time.
were about to die there. You know, he would want to save himself, and so Captain America comes in and he ends up taking the bullet so that Doom can live, all right? Now, the other use for this is, let's say you just want to get maybe Dr. Doom in here, okay? Because maybe Dr. Doom is a better matchup to fight Deadpool than Captain America is. So you want to get him in here, but you don't want to tag because you're afraid to tag. It might be unsafe.
Oh, shit.
So you just want to try to get him in here. And maybe you want to get some extra damage on Deadpool as well. You would wait. Deadpool attacks. You would block. And then you would do the crossover counter. Doom comes in. He attacks. He hits Deadpool. So you've scored some damage and you successfully tagged out and gotten the right person in who you wanted to fight.
Got
So that's called the
locale. You're going to have to write on it.
the last
Just
thing I
draw a
wanna
picture
review,
on it and I'll accept
before we
it.
get to
This is nonsense.
Some more things with Team Supers, juggles off
And
the
we
ground,
didn't get
stuff
any
like that.
hand
The last
cam. I'm
defensive maneuver is called the Air
depressed.
Escape, okay?
Air escape. Put the
And you know
mitts
what?
back
I
in front of the
just
cam.
realized
What?
There is no air escape.
Oh, shit.
There's no way to get the computer to do air escape. So I can't even show you air escape.
Let's go.
Basically, the way it works is this.
Get
You remember
cut.
before, let me turn off guard.
Ugh.
You remember before, I told you that during an air combo, you can launch 1, 2, and by pressing the special button, you can get one of your teammates to
Oh,
tag in,
shit.
like you saw right there. Okay, and there's 3 different ways to do that. Well, it's not foolproof because anytime that you try to do this and you try to tag in your teammate to continue the combo, your opponent who you're hitting actually has a chance to reverse what you're doing, okay? And all that the opponent has to do is basically guess which one of those special tags you did. If you held towards your opponent and pressed special, that's 1. If you held up towards plus special, that's 2. And if you did down towards plus special, that's 3. Those are the 3 different options. So if I do this to Dr. Doom,
Yeah, a little wheel. Which
special, as you can see right
which
there on
fighting
the
game I'm
screen.
gonna play today and just spin
While I
it.
was doing that, Dr. Doom said, I think he's going to do that. So he also pressed up and special. What would happen is,
Dude, he still has his like PS3, I think. He probably has like a bunch of games. And his PS4. He probably has like a bunch of games on them things. You just go back and play.
that you can actually save yourself from getting this
No.
really long,
It's
extended
never
combo
happening,
built
guy
into
with 2
midair
names. You know
if
that.
you
Get out of
guess
here.
correctly. And it really isn't so much as a guess.
Imagine saying DSP's gonna play Def Jam
is
Icon.
watching it enough
It's
to
gonna
know
be for like a
which
fucking
aerial
weird
combo
special he's
this
gonna
person's using,
do.
which tag out you're using.
I've never
What I
played.
can do
Nah,
is
he needs to
the
play
progresses,
Vendetta.
For example, there I just held straight ahead. and I
Actually
did it,
play
okay?
Vendetta.
Here I held down.
And I want him the
Down is
main
pretty
sticky
apparent because, as
fingers.
you saw, you bounce off the ground. So down is a dead giveaway. If you get hit in an aerial combo and they tag out and you bounce off the ground, you know you have to hold down towards and press special and you'll counter that one. That's the easy one. But it's more of these ones where, am I going up or am I going down? Then you're going to have to figure out, am I going straight
Don't worry,
up or down?
I'll get it. I'll get it. She'll have to waddle
I apologize that I
sometime.
can't show you the counter. I don't have anyone here with me today. If the game had the option to enable aerial counters,
We'll
obviously it
we'll
would be a
get
lot
the
better. I'm
waddle
sorry,
when
they
she
probably
does
call
the
everyone
surviving
in the manual,
Mr. Brunel,
that's how
the
they work. When I come
documentary
back, we're going to talk a little bit about throwing,
with
throw
that guy
escapes,
Mike
team
Klum.
supers, off the grounds, and juggles. So come back for part 6. All right, welcome to part 6 of the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Basics tutorial. We're really getting in depth now.
Yeah, really in depth.
Talking about some other things that
Oh,
haven't
shit.
been mentioned yet, but they're getting a little bit more advanced. But before we go there, let's talk about throwing, okay?
Oh
Throwing was a
shit!
big
Throw
part
like
of the
hell,
previous
Brunel.
Versus games,
Show
and
him.
I get the feeling it's going to be a big part of this one as well. So how do you throw? Certain characters have different kinds
Yo,
of
he
throws,
definitely
okay?
needs a do-rag.
There's what's called a regular throw, which everyone can do, and then there's something called a command throw.
Yo, he's got to wear the do-rag with the 86 fucking jersey. Let's go. And the Zelda jammies.
Okay? So, first we'll talk about the regular throw. To do a regular throw, all you need to do is walk next to your opponent, and when you're directly next to them, you press towards them plus the heavy attack button at the same time. So you saw what happened there. Wolverine grabbed Dr. Doom, threw him to the ground, and beat him repeatedly. Now, some throws, if you mash the buttons, you'll actually
Oh,
get
mashing. He
additional
loves that. Doesn't matter what it is. Look at that. Look at
Now you
him.
saw, I mashed
Look.
the buttons,
Yeah,
and I
we
got
seen
additional
that.
hits.
Fucking dude went ham. Look at him. Before he even started attacking, he was fucking smashing. Wolverine's not even landed yet.
Regular throw. To do a regular throw, all you need to do is walk next to your opponent, and when you're directly next to them,
He
you
went
press
crazy.
towards them plus the heavy attack button at the same time.
All right, he hit it once. There we
So you
go.
saw what happened there. Wolverine
Oh, yeah,
grabbed
no, I went back
Dr.
too
Doom,
far.
threw him to the ground and beat him repeatedly. Now, some throws, if you mash the buttons, you'll
Oh,
actually
boy.
get additional hits.
Already mashing. Wolverine's not even on him yet. Let's go. Wow, let's go. Look at that.
Now, you saw, I mashed
Insane.
the buttons and I got 9 hits. If I don't mash the buttons, I only get 5
That was like withdrawal for him right there. He wanted to mash so bad.
hits, and then I jump off. Getting more hits means getting more damage, okay?
Oh shit, you hear that?
Hits.
That's definitely on the Test Forgotten locale. You better write that one down.
If I don't mash the buttons, I only get 5 hits, and then I jump off.
Right here, pay attention.
Getting more hits means getting more damage.
More hits, more damage. Fucking genius.
Okay? Now,
Fucking mashing,
certain
what the
throws have
fuck?
special properties, where after you do the throw, you might be able to follow it up with something. I honestly have no freaking idea if Wolverine can in this game. He used to be able to, so I'm going to test it right now. We're going to mash.
You got the buttons right there. Look at them. You got the. I don't know how many buttons is for Marvel 3. I think it's only 3 buttons.
Too far away.
And then you get like your either throw or other button.
Let's go for a super.
Look at
Let's
that.
see what happens.
Let's go.
Alright, so his throw does not seem to have those kind of properties in this game. In previous games, you used to actually be able to follow up. In addition
Maybe
to
it's just
ground
you,
throws, like
DSP.
the one I just showed you, and I call it a ground throw because we were standing on the ground when we did it. There's also backwards throws, where instead of holding towards your opponent, you hold backwards and press heavy attack. You
Got
saw what
him.
happened there. Another completely different throw. This time, Wolverine jumped on Dr. Doom's head, beat him a couple times, and threw him to the left. So usually, whatever direction you press when you try to throw, that's the direction that character is going to get thrown. And similarly, if you press more buttons,
Oh shit, the
you will
mashing.
get more hits, as you just saw there.
Let's go.
Now, there's also something called an aerial throw that certain characters have, and Wolverine happens to be one of them, where just like I did on the ground, if I happen to end up being next to Dr. Doom in midair, and I hold towards him and press the heavy attack button, I do an aerial throw. And aerial throws can sometimes, and I say sometimes, can be really good because it seems like they allow you to do off-the-ground juggles more often than some other throws. And as you saw, it worked that time. Did you see what happened? Wolverine has
But you
this
didn't do a
attack where you
special.
hold down, forward, and press medium punch. I'm sorry, medium attack. He does a slide move. And it
Oh,
looks like
shit.
if you do his aerial throw, and then the slide move when you land, you can continue to hit your opponent.
Let's
What I'm gonna
go.
try to
We
do now is slide
comboing
move
up.
and
Bread and
super
butter
see if
right
it
here.
works.
Slam them, slide them.
Oh, no, it looks like it's not fast enough to actually work.
No, slam them, slide them. Yeah.
Well, this is the beginning of what's called an off-the-ground tactic, meaning your opponent's on the ground, you knock him back up, and
Okay.
you attempt to continue juggling in a combo. And I'm curious if I can get this to work.
Oh, shit.
Nah, he missed. I'll try one more time. I've never really tried this before.
On the fly combo.
Alright, sorry. I just want to try one more time. Now it looks like West
Why
was
did he
too
make it?
slow.
Because he was
But there are
rebranding the
certain,
channel.
partners
Marvel 3 was
that will
coming
come
out. You
and
get
they're so
hyped.
fast
He was
that
so
if you
much
off
fun
the ground,
at the
like
start
I
of the
did there in
playlist.
Jungle,
Then if you look at the videos at the end of the playlist, he calls it like online shitty lag matches or some dumb shit like that. It's literally insulting, and he's, I'm assuming he cries in them.
the mission modes.
But I just wanted
In
to
this
watch
game,
these
you're gonna see a lot of the combos in the mission modes that involve partners.
tutorial
That's
ones. 'Cause he had
exactly
mostly because he had the little edited video in the beginning of the first one.
You do a follow-up move
And there's
that's
only like
either
3
a
left.
off the ground or a juggle, and then you call out a partner. The partner continues the combo, and then you launch and continue the combo yourself. So
But
those
yeah,
are
I'm
the
pretty sure
basics
it's
of
to
running and
revive
some of the things
DSP
you
Street
need to
Fighter
follow
from
up
Marvel
Now,
3.
There's also this thing called throw
I'm
escape.
trying to think of what was the last videos
Throw
before
escape is
this.
basically
I
the way
don't
that, in
know.
this case, Dr.
I have to go
Doom,
back
if
and
he was
look.
getting
Yo.
thrown, he can get out and follow up a throw. Now, there's also this thing called throw escape. Throw escape is basically the way that, in this case, Dr. Doom, if he was
Very
getting
nice.
thrown, he can get out of it. All you need to do for throw escape is if you see Deadpool walking up and he goes for a throw, all you're going to do is you're going to do the same exact thing Deadpool's doing. You're going to hold either back or towards, and you're going to press heavy attack. And here's what happens if you do it successfully. Saw what just happened? Deadpool tried to grab Dr. Doom, but Dr. Doom's having none of it. He's like,
None
back
of
the hell
it.
up. Deadpool
Having
tried to
none
grab
of it.
Dr. Doom, but
Back
Dr.
the
Doom's
hell
having
up.
none of it. He's like, back the hell up, boy.
Back
Fuck
the
out my
hell up.
face.
Oh.
Get off me, son. You don't know me.
Oh, that's all a clip. Let's
So-
go.
It's really good, and in fact, I remember Dr. Doom to hold either.
Hold on. That's all a clip. Let's go. That's why he made these videos. Guy with 2 names. So I can get stupid clips like this.
Your back or towards, and you're going to press heavy attack. And here's what happens if you do it successfully. Saw what just happened? Deadpool tried to grab Dr. Doom, but Dr. Doom's having none of it. He's like, back the hell up, boy. Get the fuck out my face. Get off me, son. You don't know me. So, it's really good, and in fact,
You
I
don't
remember
know
yesterday
him.
was pretty cool. I was Wolverine, and I walked up to my friend, and I went to throw him like this, and he teched, and I did it again, and he did that. Just what just happened. He did it twice in a row.
Oh, shit.
He perfectly timed 2 tech hits twice in a row.
That's
And
crazy.
then time ran out, and I ended up losing the match, which was pretty neat. It's
He
not too hard
lost.
to do.
Look at
You just
him.
need to have an
Humble.
eye for it, like have an eye for what throws look like, and know that when you're about to get thrown, that you need to basically try to do a tech or a tech escape from the throw. All right, so that is it for throwing. Now what I'd like to do is show you a team up super.
Oh, shit.
And,
Super
then
moves.
Finally, what I would like to do is explain off the grounds and juggles, okay, based off of ground bounces and such. So, first let's talk about the team super. How do you do a team super, and what the living hell am I talking about? Well, if you at any time press partner 1 and partner 2 together on your joystick, what happens is you do a team super, and depending on how many characters you have alive and how many levels
Let's
you have,
go.
it's going to be a completely different experience.
Look at that. Oh, godlike.
Live, and how many levels you have, it's going to be a completely
Straight
different
pointing
experience.
at the screen.
So, for example, right now, Wolverine, Deadpool, and Wesker are all alive.
All right.
And I have
I agree. They are all
4
alive.
levels, so I have more than enough to do 1 level per character. So I'm just going to show you exactly what happened. I'm pressing partner 1 and partner 2 together at the same time. Here we go.
What you got? Oh,
See
shit.
what happened? All 3 characters just came out. All 3 of them did
But
a
your
super move at the
super
same time,
doesn't really work
which
because it
all attacked Dr. Doom at the
threw
same
Dr.
time.
Doom out of the
And
other
They
ones.
used 3 levels to
Oh, look
do
at him. He's
that,
just showing
okay?
off with the points
and that's
now.
a technique called the team super.
The team
Now,
super.
if I only
That's the
have 2
technique.
levels,
That's
so
the
let me show you what
technique.
happens if I only have 2 levels and I get 2
Technique.
levels. Here we go. If I only have 2 levels and I try to do that, the game's only going to allow me to do enough to have 2 people come out because you need 1 level per character. So let me do it again and let me show you what I mean. Since I only have 2 levels, only Wolverine and Deadpool came out that time and attacked Dr. Doom, as you saw.
And the
So
supers
that's
kind of
how you
work.
pull
Don't
off
use
the team
Wesker. He's
super,
gonna
okay?
throw Dr. Doom in a
Now,
weird direction.
What happens if everyone's dead? All right.
Oh, fuck.
That's a perfectly good question.
You
What if
only do
Wolverine
one
were hurt
super
by
then,
himself?
dumbass.
I'm just gonna fight a little bit to try to get a level here.
Look at him.
All right, so I have a level. So Wolverine, let's pretend that Deadpool and Wesker are both dead. It wouldn't matter
Put your pretend hats on.
how many levels I had because Wolverine's by himself. If I do a team super, it's not going to matter, okay? He's just going to do 1 super. But a really cool tactic that you can do, rather than having to do the motion to enable a super, is if you have a team, a level and you're by yourself, if you do the team super attack, which is partner 1 and partner 2 together,
You
watch
just
what
do a
happens.
regular super. Oh, it's like a cheat. Look at it. This dude's a fucking
Wolverine
genius.
just did the Berserker Barrage X Super, and I never did the motion for the super. Remember, the
Holy
Wolverine
shit.
just did the Berserker Barrage X Super, and
I love how he pronounces that.
Wolverine just did the Berserker Barrage X Super,
Berserker
and I never
Barrage.
did the motion for the super. Remember, the motion for the super.
Oh my god, put on Infinite Gauge, please.
The motion for the super is this: down, down, towards, plus 2 attacks. I didn't do that motion when I did that super the last time. All I did was I pressed partner 1 and partner 2 together, and it enabled me to do it. This used to be a really neat... What the hell is Deadpool doing?
Being
This used to
Deadpool.
be a really neat way in the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to actually do supers in a more quick fashion. And actually in that game there were certain characters who didn't have many supers, and if you did that it gave them an additional super move. One of them was Rogue. She used to do a bunch of punches, which she couldn't really do a super like that without that. And I believe another one was Spiral, if I am not mistaken. But yeah, in this game it's still open to be seen if that is the case. If someone has a new super because they do partner 1 and partner 2 together, I really doubt it.
Only super you need is Dan's super taunt. The greatest
I really
super.
doubt that they have that in here. But a really cool thing,
Motherfucker flexes on you and then throws a signed
is that
picture at
it's an
you.
easy way to combo a super into another super. If you're by yourself, I were Deadpool and I had 2 levels, I could hit partner 1 and partner 2 together right now, and he would do the gun super, like that. And then after that super was done, I could immediately press, if I had another level, I could press those 2 buttons again, and basically one super would immediately combo into the same super again.
Oh shit.
And that's a really advanced combo. I wish I could show you that, but there's really no way for me to kill off my team. Actually, there is. Hold on a second. We'll turn life recovery to off.
Uh-oh.
We'll do, alright, we'll do level recovery to on. And then dummy settings. Oops. We'll have the dummy be player 2. And then I'll actually enable my gamepad here. I just wanna
Look
show you
at
what
this
I'm talking
guy.
about, if
Yo,
I can.
put your hand in front of the screen. Let's go.
There we go. So now I'm player 2 here. I don't even know what the buttons are. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Bad idea.
He's confused already. Oh boy, I picked up a controller. I'm confused and lost and I need a hug. Rambo. Rambo.
Oh, that's right. I don't want to kill Deadpool. Let me tag out. So I'm just going to beat the living crap out of Wolverine and then Wesker. I'm going to try to kill them both, okay?
Okay.
Because I want to show you exactly what I'm talking about here. Alright, killed Wolverine. We'll tag Wesker in.
Look at this man going to work.
You have to wait. Okay, now it's alright. Didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's get rid of Wesker.
Little sneaky snort in there.
All I'm doing is this is Dr. Doom's level 3 super. I think it looks really cool. So that's why I'm just doing it over and over. It's also very damn damaging. Okay.
Oh no.
So Deadpool's by himself now. And he has 5 levels. Well, he doesn't. That means that when he presses partner 1 and partner 2 together, he's going to get his gun super, like as you just saw. I didn't do the motion, all I did was press the buttons. Well, since he has multiple levels, if he does that twice, it'll combo into itself. Watch this.
You can spam a special. Look at that.
Ooh.
Ah, get wrecked.
Maybe this is a bad example. Maybe it actually doesn't work. Yeah, it doesn't. He has some recovery time. But there are certain characters like Arthur. I'm 100% sure this works with Arthur. Arthur has this super where he throws fireballs, and he can repeatedly combo that super into itself over and over and over. If he's left by himself, he can keep pressing partner 1 and partner 2 together, and it works. So
there you go. Play as Arthur.
that's how the team super works.
Team super, by the way.
Come back in part 7. We're going to talk about off the
There's a
grounds
part
and
7.
how exactly
I thought
they
there was
work in
only
this game.
3. Go to
What's
hell,
the advantage
DSP.
to doing them. I'm probably not going to do anything too complex because I don't want to confuse anyone.
Thank
But
God.
once you see this part, you're going to understand how people are getting some of these long-ass combo videos and things that are going on. So we'll be back for that right after these messages.
Oh shit, like a TV show.
Welcome to part 7 of the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Basics tutorial. Before we go to Off the Grounds and Juggles, which is what I wanted to address
Oh shit,
first,
before
I
what we got?
forgot one quick thing that I want to talk about the partner system.
Oh boy.
I'm going to press partner 1 right now, which is going to cause Hagar to come out. So he comes out, he does his thing. Now look what happened. You saw what just happened up there? Watch again. I press it, he comes out, does his thing. Assist okay, assist okay. Here's what that means. When you press a partner and they come out and they do their assist attack, it takes a couple seconds for basically that partner to be able to come out again and do an assist. It's not instantaneous. So right now I call him. Oh, I want him again. See that? He didn't come out.
All right, you can't spam it. All right.
Assist okay yet. So every time you call out a partner, you have to wait roughly a second, I'd say, before you can call out a partner again.
I think it was the same in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, but I can't remember
When you call out a
specifically.
partner,
I know you
I
couldn't
wanna tag
spam
out.
it.
You saw what happened? It was delayed. I couldn't tag out immediately. So same thing. I'm going to call out a partner. I want to tag in Wesker. I'm holding it. Nope, it never worked. Saw that because I was trying to tag out before it said assist okay. So anytime that you call out a partner, you have to wait for it to say assist okay before you can do another partner assist or to tag out to another character. Okay. Now on to what we're going to talk about.
What are we
Off the
talking
grounds
about?
And juggles.
Oh God.
Off the ground.
I can't wait.
Is a term used to describe when
Term.
basically a opponent is knocked onto the ground and
All
then you
right.
find a way to lift them back off the
Put 'em
ground
in the
to
air.
do a combo or an attack. And it's commonly referred to as an OTG. So if you ever heard someone talk about an
Let's go.
OTG, that stands for off the ground.
Off
So
the
first of all, to
ground.
do an off the ground,
That's
you have to
on
find a
the
way to
that's
knock
on the
your
test
opponent
too.
onto the ground. So we're going to do a very basic combo here with Wesker. We're going to do a launch, then we're going to do 3 hits. It's going to be medium, heavy, and special. You saw what happened there. Captain America got knocked onto the ground. Now what we're going to do is we are going to attempt to extend that combo by doing a move that Wesker has. To do this move, you actually hold down towards and heavy punch. And as you see, what he does, he pulls out his magnum and he blows your foot off because he's a jerk like that.
So you got to do it
This
sometimes.
actually is a move that has off the ground
Pull it out,
properties. So
pop
let me
off
show
a
you what I
toe.
mean. I'm going to do the same thing I just did, but as soon as I land, I'm going to do the gun, and what happened? Wesker actually shot the ground, which caused Captain America to be popped back up, okay?
Popped.
And by the ground, which caused Captain America to be popped back up,
Popped.
okay? And by doing that, it's going to allow me to continue the combo either with Wesker or with a helper. So 1, 2, 3. Boom, jab, and then I can do whatever I want. It's actually really hard to combo off of that jab. So rather than doing that, I'm going to show you how to do an advanced combo using off the ground and a partner assist.
Behind the scenes
we're gonna use
secrets.
Partner 1, which is Hagar's steel pipe assist. Comes out and bashes you with a pipe over your head. So what we're going to do, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. We're going to land. As soon as I land, I'm going to press that Hagar assist. Then I'm going to do that off the ground gun, and you're going to see what happens.
What do we got?
Now you saw what just happened?
Oh, shit.
Hagar came out, was starting to swing. My gun blast took Captain America off the ground, which allowed Hagar to hit him with the pipe, and I was able to continue the combo. I'm going to do the same
Very
thing now. I'm
nice.
actually going to continue the combo even further. Here we
Let's go. Let's see these skills.
So see what I did? I was able to relaunch Captain America and continue to hit him in midair. I didn't do a very good job. He was actually a little bit high, and I couldn't really get up to him. Let's try that
I
again.
agree. He was a little bit high.
I wasn't ready. And that's going to miss. He's going to be able to block that. He would have been able to block that. Let's try that one more time. It all depends on timing. Obviously, this is the first time I'm even trying this combo. So I'm not sure what the proper timing is to actually get the... Oh, you know what I'm doing? I'm hitting the wrong button when I'm up there. Remember when I said when you launch it's medium, heavy, special? And I'm not doing that. I'm screwing up. So let's do this again. Medium, heavy, special. See that? So I basically did the same combo twice. I launched, medium, heavy, special, assist off the ground, launch, medium, heavy, special. So that's an example of an off-the-ground combo that allows you to continue the combo. Now, one thing you're going to see, I'm going to try to do it twice. I'm going to try to off-the-ground twice. It's not going to work.
You can do it.
Sorry.
Look at him going in.
You see what happened there?
And that's not pattern play.
They purposely did things like this. They made it so that's why there's delay between assists, so that you can't repeatedly call the same assist out over and over and over in order to do the same combo over and over and over. So you can only usually do 1 or 2 rotations of these sort of combos before basically that's it. The combo ends. So ideally, what would be a really good combo here is if Wesker has super like he does. Here's what I'm going to do.
What do you got?
Oops, I didn't call it the helper. Hold on.
This is reviving the channel, no doubt.
Into the... Oops, it didn't combo. See, and that's what I mean. It's different for everyone. Like, certain characters it's going to be easier to do this to than others. I'm curious to see if I can actually do this one from mid-screen. Oops, I didn't call it the helper. Hold on. Well, actually, I wasn't mid-screen that time, so that's not even going to help answer the question. Let me try to do it from mid-screen here. Nope, as you can see, from mid-screen, I wasn't able to do it.
Need a longer
because my
pipe.
helper couldn't reach forward enough to actually hit the opponent, but in the corner, it's a lot easier and a lot more viable because he's stuck in the corner.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Get cornered, bitch.
And he was actually able to recover again. So it's hard to do certain things. Let me actually try that one more time, but instead of doing the jabs, I'm going to try to do medium punch and see if I can get it to work. And that time a combo. You saw that? So here, the basic combo, I did jab launcher, medium, fierce, special.
Look at him going in. No helper.
Jab special, medium, heavy, special. Oop.
Oh no.
Jab special, medium, heavy, special. Helper off the ground, launch, jab, jab, super. And of course, it's not going to combo, which I already knew. But I tried jab, jab, super. Let's try this again. Jab special, helper off the... Oh, helper never came out. Okay.
Jab special.
Medium, heavy, special. Helper off the ground.
So many clips of him saying
super,
special.
and that combos. So you see one combo, over 60% damage because I did that off the ground. Okay.
Got him.
Now, in addition to off the grounds, there's one other thing. It's a little bit different than on a regular off the ground. Okay. And some attacks which you're going to find when you use them, for example, with Hagar, if you jump and you hold down and press heavy attack, he has this pipe that he swings, and it causes this state of bounce. See how Captain America bounced there? So once you do that, you can actually special, and look at that.
I don't know who he was making these
and it
for.
creates a launching situation.
Very
so
basic
for example,
stuff
in this
for.
case, I create a state of bounce, I launch.
At least, like, I don't know why he had the first set of videos. Like, if he had just had these 3, then I guess so. But he made like it's like 7 videos, and the first videos were like how to move the characters. You need a tutorial for how to move the characters, man.
However, there are some attacks that are made specifically to finish these kinds of bounce combos.
Bounce combos.
Juggled once, and let me explain.
Oh
Here's
God.
Hagar Super. It's actually called, I forget which I'm looking up.
So he's dangerous when he says that. Let me explain. Here's the deal.
This is what it looks like normally. He jumps into the air and does a body splash.
Body splash.
One use of it is if your opponent was actually anywhere where he was when
Look
he does
at that.
super, anywhere in this general area, they get hit for multiple hits. And it's like, he does that super, anywhere in...
Seeing that chest, he had a point to it. Wait a minute. What are you pointing at, Dave? Oh. Oh. Hagar took off. He's like, get me out of there.
For multiple hits, and it's like 7 hits and big damage. But another purpose of this is if your opponent is bouncing in front of you, it'll actually hit your opponent.
Oh, shit.
So I'm going to show you an example. This is just doing it once. Boosh, saw that? 2 hits, because he was bouncing, it hit him, and it did massive damage. But
massive damage.
I want to do the biggest combo possible. So I know if I do this, I can launch the opponent once. So why not try to do that, launch, get an air combo, but then when I land and I have that second bounce, I know I can't relaunch him. I'm going to try to do the super. So watch this. Oops. I mistimed it. Let's do that again.
Just chest bumping this dude in midair.
Super. Watch this. Bam! 7 hits, monstrous damage. And that was only one person. I didn't even need to call out a helper.
Let's go. He's a tank.
Combo. So there are going to be certain characters in this game that once people figure out what are the properties of every move, what creates a character bounce, what creates a character to be able to be picked up off the ground, what helpers are really good to juggle and create a bouncing situation or a relaunching situation. This is how we're going to get the monstrous combos. And if you go, I could basically say is this, besides maybe Dante and Wesker, who seem to be characters that can move around the screen very quickly on their own and do advanced juggles on their own. Hold on, let's see if I do this again.
Listen to the mashing.
I'm just trying to do this one particular combo with Wesker that I've seen.
Eating the shit out that stick. Let's go.
Right now. It probably doesn't work on Captain America, which is why I can't get it to work.
Well, you just can't do it. Big ups, hum along if you can't sing along.
I'm not sure.
Welcome to the stream.
I'm a business person. I have a serious full-time job. I'm mature.
Welcome, welcome. We are watching, I think it's the end of his Marvel 3
can do this juggle where he bounces
weird, like, rebranding
I do the easier variation of it, which is I just
tutorial videos. And there were like a couple other videos I wanted to see. Actually, I don't know if I put this... I don't even know what I put in here. But one of them is a video I don't think I've seen anyone
that's how you're seeing
look
all
at
these really
before.
crazy advanced combos right now.
It's weird because like 12 years old.
Tragic and other people,
but I threw it at the end. But one of them is that CM Punk plaque unboxing.
How do I do these juggles, rejuggles off the grounds? What partners bounce? What partners don't bounce? And as the game gets fleshed out more and more, we're going to figure this kind of stuff out. The very, very, very last thing that I want to mention,
okay, what do you got?
Are level 3 supers.
Back to
Level 3
supers.
supers. First of all, not everyone has one from what I'm to understand.
What?
They're also called hyper combos. I'm sorry, they're supers. It's always been called a super since the first fighting game that had supers, which was Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I'm always going to call it a super. They can fucking rename it as many
big
times
ups,
as they
Retro.
want. I don't give a shit. But anyway, there's
chilling.
Hopefully
your day's going well.
Now what that means is that you need to have at least 3 super levels in order to do these moves. Everyone that I've seen is different. Some of them are throw
I just seen it in videos, and I don't know because it's like when he talks about wrestling, he talks about either like the Macho Man and Austin that I always hear him talk about. But I guess it could have been when he was doing Smart Guys because I refuse to watch that shit. So I'm assuming it's from that time period.
He does this crazy pile driver that does some really good damage. Okay. Well, some of these level 3 combos are command throws, like this one.
Oh no, command throws.
Circle back with 2 attacks. Watch
so
this.
Like Hell Brunell's back.
This is nuts. He grabs you, suplex, giant swing.
Oh, he loves it, Rustler.
Follows up, and he does the original spinning pile driver. That's right. In Capcom canon, it was actually Hagar who invented the spinning pile driver, and Zangief watched Hagar in the wrestling ring and decided he wanted to emulate that move, and that's how he perfected his own version of the spinning pile driver. But anyway, that's Hagar's level 3.
Great, thanks for the Zangief lore, DSP. Random Zangief lore.
This is Wesker's
that's
level
right,
3.
it was Hagar who
really
invented the spin pile
fancy
driver.
Combo, jumps up, pulls a Scud missile out of his ass, and burns your ass to death. That's how you do Wesker's. So everyone has a level
maybe.
3 like that. Well, almost everyone, like I said. Some characters actually don't have them. In fact, here you go. Shenko is an example.
Hard to tell what he's gonna do with that.
So some do,
at least for me. I don't know what else is left. I thought it was for getting her out there before the documentary. And that's not going on. And now they're playing games.
Maybe not 3. Let's do.
I'm waiting for Cat Reacts.
Special.
Or for DSP to react to Cat's old gameplays on the React channel. One of those two gonna happen.
And watch this. Boosh, off the ground. See
just
that?
A cat versus the internet.
Supers that are just really good for it. I'll show you that again. 1, 2, special.
I don't know. I think it's the first Marvel 3. I don't know. I forget. I know there's a couple names for like different versions, but I think this is the first version.
To be off the ground moves after like a basic air combo. And they can deal relatively big damage with those basic combos into the off-the-ground super. So, 7 parts, and I think we finally covered all of the basics of Marvel vs.
I'm telling you, when she does the Surviving Mr. Brunellio doc in the future, she'll let us know. We'll see her then.
Games is find characters who you like, see if you can win with them, see if you can find advanced strategies, re-juggle combos, off-the-ground combos, high-damage combos, and things that basically just make them viable tournament competitors. And I just want to say this: pick who you want and try to do well with them. Don't be one of these people who just
don't be one of these people.
Sentinel's so good. I'm gonna have Sentinel on my team. If you like a certain
pretty sure DSP plays with Sentinel.
Use them. You know, do your best. I'm not saying you're gonna succeed, but you'll probably enjoy the game a heck of a lot more than the people that just whore out the top tiers. So, I'm DSP. I hope you enjoyed this.
DSP was a admitted cable whore in MVC2, so that's great. Tell people how to play their game when he just fucking used fucking cable pretty much. And Shady K beat him with Omega Red, like the worst character in the game. But I like Omega Red because he's a cool character. But he's like really bad in the game, and he fucking got whooped in that grudge match by Shady K with Omega Red. And DSP had Sentinel. Aww.
7-part tutorial. I might be back someday with some more, but for now, I'm signing out, and I hope you all enjoy Marvel vs. Capcom 3, The Fated Two Worlds.
Yeah, it was Fated Two Worlds. I'm assuming that was the very first one. Because they also had I think he said the Galactus battle. Because he had like a promo. What we got next?
What's going on?
Oh, rare skin. Look at that, with the Evolution shirt on. Looking extra fucking scruffy.
Everyone, DSP here.
What's up?
Mixing it up a little bit.
Mixing it up, looking like shit.
I never really do anything like this on my Street Fighter channel here on YouTube. Usually, as you know, it's just gameplay footage and stuff like that. But there's a topic near and dear to my heart, and near and dear to my chest right now because I'm wearing the shirt. But that I want to talk about a little bit. As
Let's
you know,
talk about Evo. Oh, he's about to tell us. Yeah, I didn't like when they changed it from 2D to 3D and how they added the characters that were from like the movies pretty much. If they just kept it like 2D, they could have had way more fun. But then again, you can just buy people can download Mugen, so it's kind of like but I get why they kind of moved to 3D. You could sell costumes and stuff and just have instead of making new sprites, just build like different parts of the costume, and you can probably easier that way than making a whole new sprites.
Street Fighter 2 Turbo player.
Hey,
there was a period of time when I was traveling the country.
Oh shit!
To play that
a lot.
On different console versions and
consoles. I hope we get prayer hands with this shirt.
I haven't really been, too much into playing it in tournaments. I did enter a couple tournaments this year, but anyway,
I do wonder, because he talks about working out, if he says with his dad, but I also wonder if he worked out with T's brother, because that dude was kind of buff too.
That's not what we're here to talk about.
And I think almost like a maybe part-time bodybuilder.
Killing a little bit of time, relaxing, and every once in a while, once in a blue moon, I'll go on Shoryuken.com and on their forums.
Shit. He's going on the forums.
I only go to a couple different places. There's only a couple topics that I'm really interested in.
He only goes there to troll.
I happened to see this thread today that said, why didn't HDR, which stands for HD Remix, and
shit.
There was Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo HD Remix, which was released in 2008 on Xbox Live and PSN. But the topic was, why didn't that game catch on? Why is it that right now that game is no longer being held in a tournament setting anymore? And what happened?
I don't know what happened, but I know one thing. DSP's friend Domdai got Akuma rebanned in that game because his character was rebalanced for like he wasn't like a secret character, so they rebalanced him. And Domdai figured out how to abuse him so bad that they rebanned the character from tournaments. How come you didn't do that, Dave? You were 4th place. You got your boy out here taking dudes out of games and taking dudes out of tournaments. You over here being stupid on the internet.
As you know, if you follow me and my channels, there is kind of an arcade Super Turbo revival right now.
Oh shit! Don't blow this.
States, most of the major EVO qualifiers this year, including East Coast Throwdown that's going on right now, including Midwest Championships going on right now.
No, I don't think that name rings any bells to me.
Super Turbo HD Remix, or HDR as I'll refer to it for the rest of this video, isn't being played in a tournament setting anymore. And it's a valid question. What happened?
What happened to it? He wants to shit on the game because that dude David Sherlin made it.
Version of a classic game like that seemed to have everything going for it and all the tools going for it. Why didn't it succeed in the tournament?
Why didn't it succeed?
This is a very controversial topic.
Uh-oh.
There have been
You controversial? You know he's coming in it. Fights? Wait a minute. What was DSP pulling up on?
And all the tools going for it. Why didn't it succeed in the tournament setting? This is a very controversial topic. There have been a lot of fights. There's been a lot of negativity.
Negativity and
Back
fights.
and forth between different groups regarding this topic. And I made a post about it in the thread, but I said, you know what, this is something that's worth talking about in a public setting.
I can turn this into a thing I can talk about for views. Let's go!
Street Fighter channel. I think this is something that
Yeah.
So, for the first time in a long time, I actually have an amazing amount of notes here.
Oh, shit.
Of what I put in my post, and I'm basically just going to kind of read this to explain my feelings on the subject of what really happened. Now, to give you a little bit of background.
Uh-oh, story time.
As everyone calls Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo for short, came out in the 1990s, and it was the very last version of Street Fighter 2 that was ever released in arcades. After that, they moved on to other series like the Alpha.
I don't know, he has a weird beard.
Street
It like,
Fighter 3, and so forth. And
it like breaks apart right on that
game,
corner right
to a lot
there.
of people, they still believe this is the most balanced Street Fighter game ever made.
Most balanced, like right there. Looks like it's broken off.
Street Fighter
When he turns, you can see it.
3, and so forth. And
He also has that weird shaped head because it's like that, and then you got the beard has to. You got to give the beard its due. It's got to work with his face. It's trying the best it can. Look at him. Look at that poor beard.
to a lot of people, they still believe this is the most balanced Street Fighter game ever made.
So balanced. Don't let Dom die near Akuma.
Viewed as a very tournament-worthy game, and that's why I think there's kind of a revival of the arcade version of that game right now. It is, as of right now, it is the longest-running tournament game, fighting game ever. I mean, no other fighting game that came before Street Fighter 2 is still being played in a competitive setting. Okay, and
Dude loves this game.
Well, let's really put this in perspective.
Oh shit.
Back in like 2006, it
Oh.
was announced that there was going to be a remixed version of this game that was going to come out on Xbox Live and PlayStation Network, and it was supposed to solve the problem
Stick
of
on,
being able to play
yeah.
this game in a tournament format. Let me explain what that means. There have been many console.
They should make, you know, those like the Groucho Marx type glasses. They should make that for Phil, but you get the snort sacks, the beard and mustache, and a cowboy hat. I don't know how it would work, but you get like those things. It's like the Groucho Marx fucking nose and glasses, but it's DSP. You get the snort sacks, the mustache, and then I don't know what we can do to hold it on there. I mean, technically he wears glasses. Technically he does wear glasses, so you can get like either the Gunner glasses version or his reading glasses version.
That kills the game. Some of them had really essential gameplay changes, like certain characters wouldn't play the same way that they played in the original arcade version, and so no one was really pleased with any console release of Super Turbo up to that point. And so David Sirlin, who was a Super Turbo player in the 90s and continued to be to that day, was working with a company called Backbone Entertainment and was developing a remixed version of this game, Super Turbo, which would have new artwork,
New artwork,
remixed music, remixed gameplay. He was going to.
Oh, something of note is on that website where they like were like shaming rage quitters, and like DSP was on there for like a Street Fighter play. David Serlin had like a link on there on the front page where you could buy his book about like playing Street Fighter, where it's like he like talks about it like it's like chess. I just thought that was funny, and DSP really hates this dude for like, I don't know why. Either he thinks he fucked the game up, or I don't know. But the dude just looked like he was a dude who played Street Fighter, and then he got into working with Street Fighter, and that's at least as far as I know. DSP's the only guy I see that fucking hates him for whatever reason.
Rebalance the game to try to make it perfect, basically. Fix the problems, make certain characters who were weak stronger, make some of the characters who people...
We were done with the stick warm-ups. We only got points. We didn't even get any more fucking holding the joysticks in front of the camera to show us what block was. Now we're here with Evo shirt, bum-ass looking Phil, and we're talking about Suryukin threads, and he's crying about HD Remix.
He was overpowered, weaker, and try to make a fully balanced game. And the game was supposed to come out in the fall of 2007. Unfortunately, the development studio had some problems. They were...
He hates anyone that's more successful than him. He thinks he deserves it.
16-bit pixely artwork and turn it into an HD sprite. They had a studio working on it, basically a comic book studio working on it.
Oh shit, a comic book studio.
They just dropped it because they were taking too long. There were too many...
By the way, are these Keurig things right here? That's what they look like. I'm just not sure. Or maybe some kind of breakfast thing. They look like Keurig K-cups.
The artwork, the fan feedback was horrible. They said, this doesn't look good. We don't like the look of this game. So it was completely dropped. They had to get another studio working on it. Eventually the game did come out, but it was...
Oh, that's a Keurig hand holder? Well, that's the... On this list of videos, that's going to be the second gayest thing. Wait till you see the first gayest thing.
By the time it came out, people started playing it in a tournament scene.
We may have to put a slur in the title of this video. Or this stream.
Over the course of the next year and a half, 2 years, the game died out and is no longer played in tournaments. And the question of the day is, why did this happen? So I'm going to read you what I posted on SRK, and these are my feelings about it, and I'd love to hear your feelings, especially if you played the game. I'd like to hear different perspectives, maybe people who had played Super Turbo in arcades and then played
You
HDR,
wish, Papaloo.
maybe people who
I guarantee you the last video I got in this is going to be the gayest.
Or another version of Street Fighter 2 before. I'd like to get all kinds of perspectives on this, but so here's what I put on SRK.
What did he put?
Gosh, it still amazes me that this is up for debate.
I'm surprised you're not banned.
HDR is not Super Turbo, okay?
It's not not my Super Turbo. Hashtag not my Super Turbo. Let's go.
Update it for the modern generation, okay? Updating it.
Oh, wait a minute. DSP doesn't want this game that he loves updated for a modern time, for a modern audience? Wait.
Gosh, it still amazes me that this is up for debate. The first point is that HDR is not Super
By the way, this is his opinion.
Turbo, okay? HDR was an attempt to make one of the longest supported Street Fighter games and update it for the modern
Yeah.
updating.
We're updating
now,
it.
why it failed, it's a straightforward answer, but it's also very confusing because the amount
It's really easy, but it's really hard to understand. Because this dude's gonna tell it to you with this face.
factors that were...
Hold on. I thought we got an eye bug out, but we did not.
So
I was seeing
off,
things.
What I want to say is that this game did get massive support upon release from both the hardcore Super Turbo community as well as an entirely new community of people who had never played Super Turbo or even Street Fighter 2 before in arcades. At the time of release, this game was getting entries of starting at like 50 people or more at every
Oh shit, 50 people or more?
Okay?
Let's go.
Now, if you haven't heard, this game, when it was released, actually became the highest selling, most downloaded game ever on Xbox Live.
So they did a good job. Big
All
ups.
games that come out for Xbox Live, this was the most popular one ever at the
I
time.
hope Capcom rewarded their hard work.
It had all the tools that it needed to succeed. It had remix music, it had high definition art, had a promise of really good online play.
Oh
It had
shit.
developer David Serlin, who was a former, or actually, I don't want to say former, but I'd say former because really it's not that much of a competitive community anymore, but he was a pro Street Fighter player, a pro Super Turbo player, and he was dedicated.
It's funny when DSP is a pro player, he's a pro player, but when it's somebody else, like, I don't know, he's not a community anymore. But he walks around with that 4th place on his chest like he's fucking #1.
rebalancing changes that everyone was going to like with this game. So
one of those dudes from Japan who beat him. Anyone, I'll take 1, 2, or 3, should move to the USA just to cuck him on that. Number one ranked, highest ranked American? Nah, bitch, not anymore. Now I am. Whoever does that.
the question is what really happened here, and there's a perfectly reasonable explanation, but it really has to do with two different audiences that we have to talk about. First, there's the hardcore Super Turbo
nerds
who had played the game in arcade,
the nerds,
played that original version of the game and loved that version of the game.
Oh, the
then
boomers.
The new community, the HDR community, the people who had never played Street
The
Fighter
new
before,
blood.
This was the first time
New
they were
money.
playing it, okay? So first let's talk about the hardcore community, alright? Now, when they played the game, the more and more
Big
they
ups
played
Duval.
it, they started scratching
Welcome
their
to the
heads with
stream.
confusion.
We're watching Scuffed Phil here talk about a post on Shoryuken.com, and he's gonna read us some things about HDR.
The rebalancing changes that happened in
HDR,
okay? Now, some things that were promised were actually delivered on. So, for example, some of the overpowered stuff in Arcade Super Turbo, such as original Sagat, there's a version of Sagat that's way overpowered, okay? Very easy to win.
OG Sagat, get him out of here.
He has very good matchups against a lot of the cast. Or maybe Vega, for example. Vega has wall dives. It's very overpowered.
Fucking nerf him. Nerf that bitch.
And to some extent it was. Old Sagat is a lot worse in HDR. He's completely changed. He has different properties. So that was delivered upon. But then there's other things in the game that were changed that no one can make any sense about. For example, Blanca is ranked.
Yes, I am. And I want to tell you something about that Haterade shirt. I think that's custom made, by the way. Because I'm still doing my Team Hate video. I still got more Team Hate stuff coming up, and I've been digging up some stuff. And I found some where they wanted to make their own custom shirts. And I think DSP, that Haterade one, is his custom shirt. I'm not 100% yet, but I'm pretty sure it's a custom shirt.
One of the worst, if not the worst character in Arcade Super.
And I stand by Mukai being my favorite Team Hate member. Every time he beats someone, he finds the nearest chair and just stands on it and just lets you know. I just whooped your ass. The greatest Team Hate player ever.
Turbo, he was actually made worse in HDR. He actually takes more damage during certain situations, and he really wasn't given any tools to be better. So the question is, what the hell happened there?
And if only we could get these photos. If only we could get these photos, but we only can find the previews and they're blurry as fuck.
Because he had certain things like throw loops and things like that. He actually ended up being better in HDR. And the question is, what the hell happened there? It kind of seems like there was almost like contradictory changes made. Some things were improved that were promised, but then other things were changed for no reason, and everyone was kind of like scratching their head. Now, one major point of debate is that Cammy was made so much better. Now, Cammy was one of the worst characters in Super Turbo. She had some of the worst matchups. And there was promise that, she's going to be made better because one of her moves, she has this move where she does this aerial flip, and it's a throw move, okay? And it's really good, but the motion to get it out is actually difficult to do.
Not the motion.
A lot of American players never picked Cammy because it was hard to do this move consistently, and that was pretty much one of her best moves, okay? Well, the motion was changed in HDR. What David Sterling basically did, he tried to take these moves that were harder to do in Arcade Super Turbo and give them easy inputs. And they were saying, Cammy's going to be so much better now. Well, the bottom line is this. So what if the move's easy to do? Cammy is still ranked worldwide. She's still ranked one of the worst characters in the game.
Guys, get in close, no homo.
Japan. In Japan, this game, Super Turbo,
In Japan.
Super Turbo,
Guys, get in close, no homo. Come on.
No homo. Where is it? Where's when the dude says hate army? Where is he?
It says
Hey, Haterade. Look at him. Look at him chilling. Hey, Mukai.
Where's my Marvel money?
Where's his Marvel money? Where's the Asian dude saying Team Hate?
You are now part of Team Hate.
Yeah, he's joining Team Hate. Team Hate. Let's go. Team Hate. Let's go. We're hating internationally now. Let's go.
Send this.
Okay.
Thought there was one more where he screamed Team Hate. Hey, Smooth Cat. Also, I think Rambo's here. He's in weird positions, like... Where is he? Pretty sure it's Rambo.
From Japan for all you guys. Some food.
So hurry the fuck
Come to Japan.
Was this DSP gonna go to Japan? Would have slurred everywhere.
And we have Flair here.
Right there. Right there with the... whatever that's on his shirt. At least I think so. That's as good as we get as for a picture. And then he's
Okay, good.
stands there. He is right there. It's that nose. Look at that nose. You know it's him. And there's one where he stands in back of DSP.
I gotta get a picture with the.
It goes right there. No. Right there. Oh, I could be wrong, but I'm telling you. Yeah, nah, that's him. Look at that schnoz. Look at it.
There's two over here.
Was played extremely hardcore for a very long time. So every character was mastered in Japan. So if the masters of this game who have no problems with execution are playing Cammy and still can't win with her in a tournament setting,
Oh, no.
who cares if you make the motion easier? It's the move that's the problem. It's her moveset and her gameplay that's the problem, not the inputs of her moves. So a lot of the hardcore ST players just scratched their heads and said, wow, we really thought that these rebalance changes were going to make the game better. It looks like the game's different, but it's not necessarily better because there's these really oddball changes that we didn't.
He was joining Team Hate. He was that dude was over from Japan visiting the arcade to play Street Fighter 4.
Who was the secret character in Arcade
Oh shit, he got banned by Damdai. But yeah, that dude, the Asian dude, was like a guest at the arcade. I don't know if they flew him out there, but he was visiting, and DSP was there with Team Hate.
We were promised that when this game came out that he would be toned down and he'd be a playable character you'd be able to play in tournaments. Well, it was funny because the very first tournament they had for HDR, Damdai and I attended it. We both picked Akuma and we raped everyone in the tournament.
We did a what now, sir?
Playing tournaments. Well, it was funny because the very first tournament they had for HDR, Damdai and I attended it. We both picked Akuma and we raped everyone in the
Oh, we raved everybody. Thank God. He said rave. Don't worry. The captions are right.
tournament. And then it ended up being him and me going against each other.
Who won out of those two, Dave? You or Damdai? Go into that. You just talked about how you just raved over people. Did you get raved on? Did Damdai rave you?
Other in the winners bracket, and it was absolutely ridiculous. No one could fight Akuma. Akuma
Oh yeah, he's banned now because of Damdai, not because of you.
had crazy tactics like a crossover fireball trap.
Yeah.
As soon as he hit you
What Damdai does. Ban the character.
There's no way out of it.
Yeah,
So,
ban him. Get him out.
Again, another promise about rebalancing that was made that wasn't lived up to.
No.
And then within months of that tournament, NEC happening, he was banned. Akuma was banned from tournament.
He was banned because of Damdai, not you, DSP. Get out of here.
Play in HDR completely. Okay.
DSP is insane if he thinks he had anything to do with that.
With a game, when I say inputs, I mean there's a certain frame of time, whether it's half a millisecond, whether it's 3 milliseconds. There's a certain frame of time to do inputs to get a move to come out. So, for example, if you get tripped and you're Ken,
Oh no.
you want to do a reversal.
Is it old Ken? Because he's a bitch too.
Of inputs to press the button and do the motion on your controller to get that move to come out. Or
Very great. That's gonna be emote. the Schnoryukin.
if you get tripped and you're Ken and you want to do a reversal.
There you go. Ah. Oh, that's a good one. Very nice.
Punch. You have a certain number of frames of inputs to press the button and do the motion on your controller to get that move to come out, or else it won't come out. He'll just get up normally, okay? Well, the input window for Super Turbo, Arcade Super Turbo, is one of the most strict of any fighting game ever, and I think what the developers were going for when they made HDR is they wanted to make it more open to a wider audience, so they said, let's make the inputs a lot wider, a lot easier to do. and that was made. So some
Oh
moves
shit,
we
they made it
really
easier? That's why DSP was getting good at it.
easier to pull them off. Well, what I want to say here is you might call it elitist, sure.
Uh-oh.
That might be a valid point.
Uh-oh. Hot take coming in. Let's go. Look at him bite his lip.
But
Oh.
But when you're talking about people who in the 90s grew up with Arcade Super Turbo,
Let's go.
and it took them years to learn how to master these inputs and
You motherfuckers are getting the easy shortcut buttons. Get out of here.
do these amazing reversal strategies and things like that.
He had to develop his Salvano thumb to mash those flat top Japanese buttons.
Probably they're going to be a little bit ticked off that
He is.
people who are playing HDR for the first time, within playing it for just a couple months, can do the same stuff that it took them years to master. Things
Catching up to me? You pricks.
that, you know, in your mind, you should think are difficult to do, but they're way easier to do in this game, okay? Now, at least with Street Fighter 4, when that game came out, everyone was on an equal playing field because the game was brand new.
T-pose.
It wasn't like
Let's go.
when that game came out, everyone was on an equal.
Just giving it to you. Look at that. Like he's at the combine trying to get his wingspan fucking measured.
It wasn't like you had this group of players who've been playing a harder, more difficult version of the game for 15 years, and then all of a sudden a new version came out that was easier to play. It was just easy to play from the get-go. So really people don't complain about it that much in that game because everyone's on an equal playing
When he
field.
goes back to gaming shirts, he's gonna bust out this Evo one. Watch.
Game like this, where that gameplay was lauded, that gameplay is the reason why people still love the game so much, and you're dumbing it down, you might be set up to fail, at least from the hardcore gamer standpoint, okay? And I do have to say, and this might just be an issue for
Hell
me,
yeah.
a lot of people love the online play, but I thought the online play for this game
The
was
legacy
horrible, okay?
throwback.
This game, unlike other fighters, I don't know if you've played fighting games online before, but if you play a fighting game online, usually, if you have a bad connection, you can tell because everything is slowed down. It's almost like slow motion, okay?
Uh-oh.
This game was the first game commercial release for a console that if there's lag, you can't tell until you're actually playing, and the game would actually take stuff back that already was displayed on your screen. So let me explain.
What?
You could jump in and do a combo, but if there's lag, all of a sudden, the game will literally skip backwards a frame and then show you what it thinks really happened. So there have been times when I jumped in, did a combo, then all of a sudden the game took it back, and I lost 40% of my life bar, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? How is this possible? How is this even acceptable in a competitive scene? So for me, for all intents and purposes, I think the online play sucked for HDR, okay? Now, what I want to say is that from a hardcore gamer's perspective, it doesn't necessarily mean that HDR was a bad game. It just means that this game was not Arcade Super Turbo. You know, some people were insanely pissed that all these changes were made and the game didn't live up to what they felt it should have lived up to. Some people didn't care, they loved it, they just loved having a modern version of Super Turbo to play. And then some people didn't really care either way, and they just said, you know what, I'm just going to play it. And they went to tournaments and played it.
Let's
I
go.
was kind of in that boat. Yeah, there were changes that I didn't like. I said, you know what, who cares? I'm just going to play the game. Now, I do have to say that unfortunately at that time I wasn't really traveling and playing in a lot of tournaments, so it's not like
You guys ever seen DSP's
I was playing it on YouTube, I was recording it. And
like his gear he wears for
so that, at least I
when he's
admit,
doing
that
tournaments?
I helped to promote the game, but besides that, I admit I wasn't playing it that much, okay?
Let me see if I can find
But
this. He has a very
the fact
specific
that it
look
really
for when he's
wasn't like
doing
a boycott when
tournaments.
this game came out. It wasn't like upon release all the hardcore Super Turbo players who
Find
played
this dude.
Arcade Super Turbo
Where
said,
is he?
fuck this game, we're not playing it, boycott this game. That didn't happen. They were playing it. They were actively going around and trying to play this game in a tournament setting, and at the same time, it kind of opened up the game to an entirely new audience who had never played Street Fighter 2 before, okay? Now, I want to move on and talk about the HDR audience, meaning the people who had never played Street Fighter 2 before. But I want to check here at the time on my camera, because unfortunately I forgot to time stuff. Alright, I still got a little bit of time. I got at least 10 minutes. I don't know if I can get through all of this, but I'm going to go ahead and talk about this.
Let me show
So the
you
HDR audience,
DSP's.
people who had never played
This is
Street Fighter 2
DSP's
when this game came out,
I'm
they
in
actually
charge
embraced
drip.
this game wholeheartedly. They really viewed it as a totally new game. They never played Arcade ST, and they said, we just want to try this. We view it as a new.
Alright, so we got this. Now I want you to pay attention. You got a hat on. We got this blue shirt on. This is maybe 2006, I believe, right there. And then we have like 2008 or 9 with this one. Look at him. That's the manager drip he got on. Hat, dress shirt over it. That's the look. That's his I'm in charge look right there. When you see this, you know you're fucked. Oh no, Darkside Phil's in charge. You got the hat and the fucking same shirt, and this is like years apart, dude. Oh, it might be the same hat. Oh, it's his tournament organizer, Phil. Oh.
Fighting game, okay? And again, the game was actually the most downloaded title ever on Xbox Live, which says something. And when the game was new, every tournament had some pretty decent numbers, like 50 or more entries. So the question is, what happened here in regards to this HDR community who didn't care about arcade?
Wait till you see the toy he has at the very end. You won't believe it, Forgotten Locale.
On Xbox Live and PSN, they're not tournament competitors. And this is to be said for any game that comes out. There's a very, very large audience of just casual players who are never going to travel to a tournament or support the game in a tournament setting. They just want to play it at home, play some online play.
Yeah, I just want to play.
So it may not be a
So
major
clear,
factor
let's
why
go.
this game failed in a tournament setting, but at least it's worth explaining that, yeah, it might have been the most downloaded game ever, but that doesn't mean that there were that many people who went and played the game competitively, okay? Now the second factor, and this is the definitive factor about why the game died out in a tournament setting, is that this HDR community, people who had never played arcade SD, but were playing HDR and liked it.
The newbies, get them out.
Reason they stopped going to tournaments and supporting this game. And the question is,
Killed it.
What's the biggest factor? Why? This is a very controversial topic. People still to this day argue about this. Why
This is the Roe versus Wade of Street Fighter topics.
And there's a whole gamut that I can go through, and I'm going to go through it of what people say the reasons for this is, okay?
Read out names, too. What do you got?
A lot of people say that it's because the hardcore SD players, again, the people who had played arcade ST, were just bad-mouthing the game nonstop.
Oh, shit, like DSP.
They said the art was ugly. They were insulting David Serlin nonstop.
That's DSP directly. Yeah, there we go. There we go.
We're just bad-mouthing the game nonstop. They didn't like the balance changes. They said the art was ugly.
Ugly.
David Serlin.
They were insulting David Serlin. That was him. Look at him. He was like, yeah, I called him the F-slur. It was funny.
And yeah, I'm a little guilty of that because I've poked fun at him from time to time. But it wasn't anything that was trying to be malicious or anything like that. It was trying to be funny.
He's trying to be funny. So he probably called him like an F-slur. Being funny. Get it right, trolls.
Related to HDR, they say, oh, it sucks. It's not up to the quality of the perfect arcade ST. And
the arcade perfect.
That could probably discourage people who are trying to get this game going, or at least continuously support the game, when you have a group of people who are just shitting all over the game nonstop. So that's one factor, okay? Another one could be that maybe they just eventually realized that the game wasn't good as a tournament level game. Now, in my opinion,
I get it. It was a
I don't
joke.
really think that's what happened, but I still want to say it as a possibility because it could be a possibility of what happened, all right? Number 3,
Boy, he was telling the truth.
Street Fighter 4 was released only 3 months after the release of
Oh,
HDR,
shit.
okay? And as you know, Street Fighter 4 was giant.
Giant.
Media covered the game extensively.
DSP was at one of the opens.
Games of all time for Capcom, especially from their fighter line.
Their fighter line.
Popular to this day.
Still popular.
And just, how long? Over 10 years in the making. That's, in my opinion, one of the largest reasons why HDR died out, because all the hype moved from one game to another.
Oh,
within
shit.
a year and a half, everyone had forgotten about
Should have held on to the
and was
hype.
playing Street Fighter 4. But that's just my opinion. There are other reasons as well. And one thing I listed here is there have been so many random conspiracy theories about what happened with HDR. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through some things that I feel are red herrings that have nothing to do with it.
Oh,
but
shit.
People still continuously to this day say that these are reasons why HDR died out.
What you got?
The first one is that, oh, the artwork's ugly. The artwork was bad. And
My God.
Pairings that have nothing to do with it, but people still continuously to this day say that these are reasons why HDR died out. The first one is that.
Oh, what a great face. Wow.
The artwork's ugly. The
Let's
artwork
go.
is bad, and it doesn't look good. It's not a visual appealing game, okay? Who fucking cares?
Who fucking
The bottom line
cares?
is this: when it comes to fighting games, in a competitive setting and in the competitive tournament scene, it's about the gameplay, not about the visuals. And a point here is that there are plenty of people who really don't like anime that much, but they actually play games like Guilty Gear and BlazBlue. They play those games in a tournament setting because they love the gameplay. And competitive players,
Excuse me, sorry about that.
time and time again, will play any game, even
Any
if it looks
game.
like it's made with fucking pixelized stick figures, if the gameplay is on par. So, regardless of what the game looks like, that's a red herring. It has
Red
nothing to do
herring.
with why people stop playing HDR, okay? Another point, and this is one that said a lot, is that David Serling, who was the
Let's
primary developer of
go.
this game, it's a red herring. It has nothing to do with why people stop playing HDR, okay? Another point, and this is one that said a lot.
Allah. Allah. Oh, wow. Corner demon. And it got him to look. Look at that. He saw it and just locked onto it.
A lot.
Nice.
Is that David Serling, who was the primary developer of this game, was a pretentious douchebag who
What?
didn't listen to anyone when he was making the game. And he just made whatever changes he wanted.
You know what? I think I might have caught the corner demon at an arcade photo shoot. Where is this? Holy shit, that shit. Right here. You tell me right now. I ain't the fucking corner demon down here. This fucking dude. Just creeping in. That's all you see. That's the corner demon right there. That's the real one.
And his changes were crazy changes, and people just don't like David Serling, and that's why people stop playing HDR, alright? Bullshit, alright? Even if it's true, even if there are people who don't like him, even if he really is a jerk, which I don't know really what happened during the course of the development of the game, that doesn't matter, okay? The bottom line is if a game is worthy of being played, people are gonna play it, and no one's
That's the real corner demon. Seen that dude in the photo and I was like, holy shit. I want to cut that out and do a demon corner demon command where you can make either that or some other dumb shit pop out to the corner.
If anything, the only people who that
I'm
might
just
have been
being lazy.
a factor to was a small percentage of the hardcore.
Yo, the hardcores.
Played
Yo.
Arcade Super Turbo. They're purists. Nothing is good unless it really lives up to Arcade Super Turbo. Maybe a couple people were like that, but that's not why people just stopped playing the game, because they didn't like the developer.
They didn't like it. Get it out of here.
That's a ridiculous cop-out, okay? Another reason people say that people stop playing HDR is because the game was too easy to play and it wasn't tournament worthy, okay? Okay, again, for the hardcore SD audience, maybe that was a factor. But look at Street Fighter 4.
Look at Street Fighter 4.
Easy to play. Most people
Look
can
at
sit
it.
down and play Street Fighter 4 for a couple of months against people, and they learn really basic strategies. They can do pretty decent combos. It's not that hard of a game to learn. Now, to play it on a super high tier level,
Oh, shit.
that's a whole other
No.
can of worms. But just to learn the game, it's not that hard. So the question is, why is a game like Street Fighter 4, which is easy to learn and play,
Being a hater.
so popular?
Why is it popular?
Since the game came out, one that just came
Money.
out, everyone's buying it again. When with this game, it's the same case, easier to play, everything's dumbed down, but all of a sudden people stop playing it. I don't think it has to be that the gameplay was too easy. I don't think that's what it was, okay?
Alright.
Another thing that people say is that the game never had a Japanese release. It's true. The game never came out in Japan. And
Oh,
Japan
no.
is the home of Street Fighter. You know, the most serious tournament players in the world, home of Street Fighter. It's true. The game never came out in Japan. And as you know, Japan is the home of...
Why are we doing quotation marks for this? It is, technically, if you want to be, like, stupid technical.
You know, the most serious tournament players in the world usually come from Japan. And so people say, oh, it never came out in Japan, it only came out in America and Europe, so how could this be good when the best players in the world never even really played it? Well, guess what?
Guess what?
Bullshit. That's another bullshit reason, because
Bullshit.
the bottom line is, number one...
He's letting them know. Big up, Saishima Yamamoto. Welcome to the stream. We are just watching some Street Fighter Philly stuff, and then some stuff that I wanted to see, like the CM Punk Flack unboxing, and then this really weird video.
Amount of people play a game.
And another video. I found a video. I found Dave. I found someone who was influenced by a DSP Tries It, by the way. That should be in here somewhere. They were actually influenced.
Yeah, okay. But just because you saw a Daigo video on YouTube it's not going to make 10,000 people run out and play the game in a tournament setting.
Oh, no.
So that's a cop-out. And in addition to that, the biggest reason that that's a cop-out, and it's not true, the Japanese, when they came to the U.S. to play in tournaments, as they do every year, they were playing HDR. They were entering HDR and playing it. So that's complete nonsense. They weren't even playing the game at home, but they would come and still play it here. So that's not a reason. And then the final reason is that people say, well, the game just didn't have the support of the hardcore Super Turbo community. That's why it died. In my opinion, the game didn't need the support of the hardcore Super Turbo community.
There's foreign advantages.
How many of the hardcore players who have played Arcade Super Turbo are still traveling to just play Super Turbo? Let's face it, there's not a hell of a lot of them. Maybe 12, maybe 20 tops. Even me,
20 cops.
I don't do
no.
that much anymore. I do it every once in a while.
Get down, Forgotten Locale.
People aren't going to make and break a game, okay? So the question is, the statement is there was an HDR community outside of that old school hardcore ST community, so where the hell did it go?
I don't know.
The other fact of the matter is that when the game was released for that first year and a half, a lot of the hardcore
I want to remind you that this is just a thread he started on SRK and then decided to read it out in public.
In fact, I was one of them, like I said.
Oh, he was one of them. There is.
The other tournaments I attended, I was entering HDR. And yeah, it's true that maybe the hardcore players complained about the game, but that doesn't mean they didn't enter it. And an entry is an entry, regardless of the people bitches and moans the entire time that they're playing the game.
There you
they
go.
Still entered the game. It's still ahead in a seat. Okay? So I'm going to have my conclusion now.
Oh my god, thank God. Thanks fucking God.
Really quick.
Good, let's go.
Bottom line is
Wrap it up, Dave. Your stupid shirt.
The hardcore ST community and the new HDR audience for years. If that new HDR audience had kept playing this game and getting large numbers at every single tournament,
Stroking his own ego. Look at this guy.
Tournament setting. Now, maybe the complaints and the whining of the more hardcore players that the game didn't live up to their expectations or it wasn't Arcade Super Turbo did affect the mentality of the new HDR community, and I can see that happening. If you're always bad-mouthing the game that these people are trying to get into, maybe of the new HDR community, and I can see
Beautiful.
if you're always bad-mouthing the game that these people are trying to
This
get
fucking
into,
dude's gross.
Play it anymore. But
Is he pulling his skin apart and shit?
factor was the fact that the game came out only 3 months before the new shiny 3D graphics, even more relaxed inputs, super hype monster game called Street Fighter 4 came out and basically kicked HDR to the side. Okay, Street Fighter 4 came out and basically kicked.
We got DSP kick. Let's go.
Kicked HDR to the side, okay?
Okay.
Now, the reason is,
You're a very hairy person, DSP. You've seen that kneecap. That was
it's
gross.
time to stop the fighting. It's time to stop going back and forth and finger pointing and name calling and blame letting.
Because you were doing all that stuff. You were shit talking Dave and Serlin.
There's still plenty of positive stuff going on in the Street Fighter community. You got Street Fighter 4
And you don't even
strong
like
as ever.
HDR. Like, you play it, but you like, you don't fucking care. You say it's not like the real Street Fighter. There you go. Don't blow this.
This is great, positive stuff happening.
Positive.
It's time to stop treating these two groups of players like two southern families that have been bickering for so long.
Oh,
We
shit.
can't fucking remember what the hell the original argument was about to begin with. Okay?
Somebody was
So cut
watching.
the shit. Let's all move
I think it
on
was
to
lit.
positive,
Was it?
constructive things. HDR,
It's one of the Dawn of the Dead, but the one where they're on the island with the old dudes.
Let's all move on.
One of those zombie ladies eats a horse.
That's my opinion.
Very strange
That's my take on the
movies.
subject. I'd love to hear yours. Leave a comment on this video.
Leave a comment.
And we'll go from there. I hope you enjoyed it. Like
Nah,
I said,
you're not. You don't even respond. Get out of here, you piece of shit.
something different. So, I'm DSP.
Dude just wanted to hear himself talk. He's DSP, by the way. Let's go. DSP influenced this dude to get, what is it? It's like the KFC Nashville hot chicken strip meal. DSP, the influencer. Influencing meals.
All right, here it is, folks.
Here it is, folks.
The KFC Nashville hot chicken. This is the chicken strip.
Oh, man.
Comes with 3 chicken.
And we pet in the box like we DSP. Let's go. Mash it like it's a button.
Biscuit and coleslaw.
Nice. Double tap.
These 2
Napkin set up on the side. Let's go.
spice packets.
Oh, the spice packets. I thought that was the napkin wet wipes.
Spoon. With normally I would say, yeah, you know, probably for the coleslaw and all that. But
Yo, we got coleslaw. Let's fucking go.
strips. I did purchase separately the drink.
He purchased that separately. Don't get confused. If you go get this, you don't get the drink. Pro tip.
That was $1.69.
$1.69. Let's go.
The meal for the lunch with tax $6. It's not that bad.
Hmm.
With the drink, around $8, probably for dinner. But if it's just lunch, it's not a bad price. So
What do we got? Pop that bitch open. Let's go. Look at it. See this meal right here? It's happening because of DSP. DSP don't eat this. This dude don't eat this. It's a fucking god. Feeding men.
So got the biscuit, you got the pickles, it looks like.
There you go. I got the same pickles as Dave. Had the biscuit. Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's greasy. Yo, fast food, greasy. Who would have thought?
Boy, they baked it on.
Yeah. What's that? That's coleslaw? Or is that the mashed potatoes? Let's go. Coleslaw is opened. Repeat, coleslaw is opened. Shout out to Nikes.
And drink. And there. So here's the receipt.
Let's go. You don't get this on DSP tries it. You get the receipt. Time. Yo, time. Let's go.
Sorry, $5.49 for the 3 tender basket meal.
Wait, this is 2016? I thought he did this a longer time ago. Oh yeah, it only is 8 years. I thought he did this more like towards like 2014, 2000. At least the DSP tries it video for this was like from 2014.
Like 4, 5.
Let's go.
Wow. Coleslaw, biscuit, drink. Dollar.
Studying this receipt. If they ask him any questions about this receipt, he's gonna be able to ace the test. Let's go.
Balance. There we go. 72 cents for tax. $7.90. Pretty simple.
Awesome. Thank you.
I don't know if I want to use these, but I'm gonna hold off. So we'll see.
All right.
Let's.
Yo, just like DSP, use a fork on it. Let's go.
Well,
Be a man, pick that shit up and eat it. It's like chicken tenders, dude. Oh.
they're big.
Just like DSP.
They're big.
And you get the chewing sounds. Let's go.
Try it with a pickle.
Talk with the mouthful. Let's go. This dude's all in it. We've done it.
It's not bad. It is spicy.
It is spicy, by the way. Can't wait if we put that hot sauce on there. What's about the biscuit? Oh, shit.
It is spicy.
Yo, incoming coleslaw. Let's go. Coleslaw is kind of close to the edge, dog. I wouldn't trust that one bad elbow move to that tray. That coleslaw goes everywhere.
Love their coleslaw. All right, so
They all make the same chewing noises too when they eat.
really taste this.
Imagine just walking into the cafeteria and you just hear chewing from everybody.
It's exactly
in
what
sync.
they say. The chicken strip is the chicken is perfectly fine.
Nice.
The breading is fine.
All right. Again, right in your ear so you can hear it with the extra crunches.
Wow.
Wow, I like the wow. Even a wow from him like DSB. Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
That's a good taste.
That's a good taste. Thank you.
It's a really good taste.
I hope he has like some kind of scoring board. If Guy Wuchi Names wasn't such a bully, we could have got cooking with the Kev to cook this. And then we could have had asked the Kev, we asked him how it tasted. But we won't get that because a guy with two names.
Nice and spicy. I think if you wanted spicier, this is what you
Oh shit. Put the packets on it, bitch.
I'm okay without it.
Oh, you bitch.
All right. Here's my opinion on it.
Let's go.
Chicken strips.
He said they were alright last time. He's gonna forget.
Definitely very spicy hot.
All right.
It takes a couple seconds, but you could taste it.
It creeps up on you.
It's kind of hard to know what spices they are, but love the spiciness, the taste. The coleslaw kind of helps cool it down a little bit. The pickles.
Nah, don't worry. He's eating coleslaw with it. That's like kind of like vegetables. It's like green.
Really do
We're good. And if you take that pickle and you blow on it to knock the grease off, you're good.
They're too soggy. If they did it more of a harder, fresh one, that would be better.
He still hasn't tried the biscuit.
Other than that, I mean, the bread does somewhat good.
Oh shit.
But you always get biscuits with these meals.
There you go. Eat that biscuit.
If I was going to give it...
We're ranking this meal for some reason now. He was just trying this because DSP ate it.
I'd give it 4 out of 5. The only reason why I wouldn't give it 5 is because of the price.
The price. Get it out of here. Almost a perfect score.
Maybe $5 instead of $5.50. Maybe around there might be perfectly fine. But $5.50, for dinner, I would say with a drink. Yes, for lunch, I'd say if it was $5, like the $5 meal, I can understand.
Soaking in some pickle brand.
With the drink, but $5, yes. bit too spicy, and having these might make it even.
You didn't even try him, you coward.
Anyways,
I don't even know if DSP tried it, but I'm calling you and him a coward. Cause I guarantee he probably didn't do it.
Nashville.
Let's go.
Chicken from KFC.
Inspired by DSP, sir. Yeah, you better.
Nashville hot chicken from KFC.
Tell him who sent you.
DSP. Dark Side Filled.
Yeah, I love how it puts it as 3 separate words. Dark Side Phil.
Did a review on this.
He did a review indeed.
This, people know as the gamer. He does the.
People know as people known as the gamer. He does
DSB tries it.
DSB tries it. All right, I'm following it and I'm loving this.
His little jingle. DSB tries it.
Oh, he's a fan. He loves it. And he loved it so much he went out and got a meal himself. It's like when Timbo bought the birthday cake on DSP's birthday and ate it with him. But no, it's the same. It's sad and they should be ashamed of themselves. Yeah, it's the same. Same as Timbo.
Oh, God. He did a review on it. He didn't give a good rating because he bitched about 3 small chicken strips and 1 big one.
Oh wait, are you detracting, dude?
Probably the place where he went wasn't good. I think.
Oh shit, the call out.
If they gave him the 3 long ones, he would have given a better rating. He's kind of picky. But my opinion, this is not a bad meal. I say go for it.
Did he have to? Was he coming in to save KFC from DSP's bad rating? He felt bad. He's like, people are not gonna go there anymore and get their chicken because DSP shit on them. I better come in and make a better review. At least soften it for him. Don't worry, KFC. This random dude on the internet got your back.
And try it yourself.
And then tell you to try it yourself, letting you know how you really do it.
George.
Thank you, George.
And another one. Take care.
Thank you, George.
Hey, attention, everyone.
And I'm getting scammed with commercials.
Trying to catch the Pontiac Bandit for 8 years.
Gross.
What is up, everyone?
Let's go.
With a very special unboxing video.
Oh shit.
This is something pretty cool, especially if you're a wrestling fan. You're gonna enjoy this. It's something special. And for those of you who watch my wrestling commentary show, Smart Guys, this is gonna make a lot of sense.
Oh shit. A lot of sense.
What I'm about to show you is a product that I did not know even was going to exist.
Oh.
And one day when John Rambo was here to do co-op with me, he actually received a tweet from a fan saying, "Hey, you guys on you guys are on Smart Guys, and this really."
Didn't he just say recently that he bought this like on a whim or some dumb shit like that?
Really cool thing just became available. You should check it out. So we rushed to the internet.
We rushed to the internet, by the way. Yo, CM Punk plaque is up. Yo, they were like Batman and Robin. They had like the little, you move the little statue and press the button underneath the neck, and they got like the little fucking tubes like firemen, and they jump down that shit to the internet.
Holy crap! This is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I couldn't believe.
Once-in-a-lifetime thing.
Holy crap! This is like a once-in-a-lifetime thing.
They fucking impulse bought. Probably some dumb shit that like a bunch of other people have.
I couldn't believe that we even caught it before it had sold out. Okay.
Sold out? No, I think in the video where he's doing the tour of his house and he's giving you like a tour of the hallway where he got all the gaming pictures put up. Taking L's was watching that video either yesterday or the day before that, and he was talking about it, and he said he bought it like randomly or some shit like that. And I was like, I never seen the unboxing of that fucking stupid thing because I didn't watch Smart Guys or care about like him talking about wrestling.
So,
and I kind of forgot he had it. I figured it was a thing he got in Washington.
You would know that earlier this year, CM Punk surpassed the longest reigning champion record for the WWE title in 25 years.
Oh shit!
Okay? Some 400 plus days he held the WWE title, and Then he dropped it to The Rock back at the Royal Rumble because the WWE is a bunch of assholes, and rather than actually cherish their champions, they treat them like dirt, so that someone like The Rock can come in and try to draw more numbers for WrestleMania, which is besides the point.
Oh,
That's
shit.
what we're talking about in this video. What they decided to do, spur of the moment, like no one even knew this was going to happen, they released
Uh-oh.
a product, which we're
A
going to
product.
unbox right now.
Oh, fuck.
They released a limited number. Only
Limited.
400, I believe it's 434. We're going to confirm when we actually open this box up, okay? 434.
Hey, box
they only
tap.
sold 434 of them, ever.
Ever.
There will never be any more of these, okay? In commemoration, I believe it was 434 days that CM Punk held the title, okay?
Okay.
And this is really neat. John and I ran to the internet, looked at it, said, wow, that looks really cool.
Ran to the internet, by the way.
I have to get it.
Have to get
I don't even
it.
know what I'm going to do with this yet. I don't know if I'm going to hang it or something, but you'll see what I mean.
Bought this stupid shit. Don't even know where he's gonna hang it. Probably didn't even know it was a picture. CM Punk's on it? Give me that shit.
Once I take it out. So without further ado, let's stop dilly-dallying. Let's actually take this out. Of course, it's
As you can see, we have the unboxing sweats on. Very casual, very sturdy.
upside down. Ugh. Couldn't be easy. Okay. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Huh. See what this sucker looks like. Oh, definitely well packed. Holy crap, look how much bubble wrap they used.
He is buff. Look at him. Look at those arms. See that right there? That's where all the power comes from. The Salvanial mole.
What we have is a commemorative plaque. Okay? WWE Champion CM Punk, along with Paul Heyman, 434 days, the longest reigning WWE Champion in 25 years.
Cool, DSP.
I'm gonna actually see if I can turn this a little bit.
I don't know.
so it
It's a
doesn't
bunch
glare
of
as much.
pictures
Let's see
up on
which
it.
bulb is
That's
the one that's
kind of
is this the one?
stupid, but whatever. It's your money.
There we go. Get rid of a little bit of the glare by aiming
Like
my
I said, you
lamp
only can
up
like
rather than
point
straight
at that
it.
at your house.
Okay? So what
If
you
someone
have
comes over,
here
yeah, I got this CM Punk picture. Look at it.
is a commemorative plaque, best in the world, and they only made 434. I was correct. That's how many days he was champion. I got number 377. So let's give you some perspective on
Oh,
this,
boy.
how fast this thing fucking sold, okay? Within 15 minutes of them announcing that this was
You
available
know
for
Cat
sale,
has to carry the
I rushed
groceries.
to the WWE Shop Zone website. I looked
We
at
just seen him going shopping. He was using a cart for two. He was using a cart for two items. Where is he? Look at this guy. We seen him. He had 2 items in the cart. Two items, and he needed a cart to carry it all. Look at this dude. This dude's a joke as a person. He can't do anything. OJ literally had to hold the door open for him like he's a woman. OJ, can you help me? I can't get this cart out the fucking door. Oh, look at him. I'm just cringing. They're having some fun. They're shopping buddies. They're just shopping for fun.
377 out of the 434 plaques had already sold. Okay?
He probably already
so,
does.
What we have here, you've got a picture of CM Punk holding the WWE Championship high above his head with Paul
He
Heyman
does and
standing
Cat
behind
does.
him.
They do it and they hold hands going down the aisle.
Paul Heyman and by
But
CM
when you
Punk.
look at them from behind, they look like those
On the right-hand
big
side,
twin
you
guys,
actually have a picture of
like the
Punk
fat
standing
guys on the
entrance
little
ramp,
the little
microphone in
moped
his
bikes.
hand, or a
They look like
pipe
them
bomb,
from behind,
whatever you wanna call it.
unfortunately.
Paul Heyman holding the WWE Championship above his head. And then last but not least,
I have no clue who those people are. I just know there's like twin dudes who are like fat. They're riding mini motorcycles. Very strange thing.
Paul Heyman kind of giving him a fist bump, a bro fist
A
bump.
bro
holding the
fist
WWE
bump.
Championship.
They're part of the bro army.
This is extremely neat, an extremely awesome collectible.
Awesome.
Anyone who's a
Fan.
of CM Punk.
He loves
has a
them.
wire to hang it already on the back. That's awesome.
Look at that. No
Anyone
work
who's a fan
needed.
Of CM Punk, anyone who's a fan of the WWE, and
He's a fan.
and someone who actually appreciated CM Punk's title reign as opposed to WWE.
Oh, God.
Puts him in the top position, and then basically just rips the title right off of him without any kind of a real legitimate reason to take it off of him besides they want to draw more people in for WrestleMania who actually
They want to bring more money into the company. No reason that they're taking away his title.
aren't wrestling fans, they're fans of The Rock.
Oh,
And they
no.
just want to make extra money.
Oh, no. Money. Oh, it's bad when other people want money. But, this guy right here, he's got 2 big bills coming up.
So, I'm happy CM Punk was the champion, as you can see, from November 20th, 2011, till January 27th, 2013, which was the Royal Rumble this year. I think he deserved it. I think he's one of the hardest workers in
He
the
deserved
industry.
it.
I think that he has standards, and he has...
Standards?
You know, ideals, and he has
What the
beliefs,
hell?
and he's very strong about them.
He sees himself in CM Punk. Oh, my God. No.
And he doesn't let himself
No.
basically water himself down and or
No.
censor himself or change.
You know, DSP don't send himself. He'll call you a little F any day of the week. Pull up on him and get slurred into oblivion.
Change himself just to make money. Okay.
Yeah, see, he doesn't change himself like DSP to make money. He sees himself in CM Punk. Let's go. CM Dave.
Himself or change himself.
No, this is
There's
stupid.
a lot of people in the wrestling business who, you know, there's one kind of person censor himself.
This dude who's never been in the wrestling business. This fucking Mark over here is gonna tell you what it's like to be in the business. All right.
Or change himself just to make money. Okay. There's a lot of people in the wrestling business.
CM Burnell. That's gross, John. Oh,
You know,
no.
there's one kind of person, and then all of a sudden Vince McMahon gets his hand on him and he
Oh, no, Vince. Get out of there. DSP, you can stay, but everyone else get out of there.
turns him into something completely different. I mean, take a look at Brodus Clay.
Mm.
Here's a guy who's
I don't know who that
a big
is.
monster, and they turn him into a fucking dancing fool. So this
Oh,
is the guy
I know who that
WWE
is.
does. And really, it was Paul Heyman.
No. Is his real name Phil? No. Also, welcome to the stream, Kokichi. We were finished up the stupid tutorial videos for Marvel, and then we just finished watching a guy who was influenced by Dave eating those spicy Nashville-style chicken wings from KFC. That he too went out and bought some KFC chicken because of Phil. That's his name, Phil? No! He sees himself in them. No!
Before he ever was the on-screen manager for CM Punk, it was Paul Heyman who was behind the scenes at WWE, who was grooming CM Punk, who was grooming the management of WWE, and saying, listen, no, he can be your top guy. He can carry the company for a while. And even in the DVD that CM Punk released last year, Best in the World, during his interviews, he said it really was Paul Heyman who was the proponent of him within the WWE and who protected him from being changed from what he really is as a person. So
Paul Heyman was the hate that fueled CM Punk.
Commemoration, and I guess really what they're trying to say
That's
is
so crazy. I can't believe his name is really Phil. I guess the P and Punk kind of. I can see that, yeah.
Punk as it is also due to Paul Heyman sticking up for him.
But oh
So,
man,
for me,
that is something. Oh, a wrestling fan.
Behind the scenes of wrestling,
He knows what goes on behind the scenes.
someone who appreciates an in-ring worker like CM Punk,
Appreciates the worth ethic. Let's go.
A guy who didn't fucking roid himself up just to have a look. A guy who actually worked hard his whole life to get to the top rather than just fucking shitting fucking steroids in his ass and lifting weights at the gym. This is an awesome collectible.
DSP likes several wrestlers you could say that were in trouble for steroid stuff, so there you go.
And being that he is the longest reigning champion in 25 years, and I really doubt that you're going to see anyone get another 434-day reign anywhere in the next several decades, this is an amazing collectible. And I am
Isn't that Roman Reigns dude on like a crazy win streak?
I thought this would have sold out immediately, and within 15 minutes, again, 377 of them had sold. I think that if people had known this was going to be available for sale, that I wouldn't have been able to get it. So I kind of lucked out.
Fucking dude is like a kid who ran to the ice cream truck when he heard it, got an ice cream, and is coming back to show you his ice cream. And telling you a story about how he ran out to the truck to get it. Out of breath, snorting, pacing, just like a little kid. I'm waiting for him to wipe his boogers on something.
So that's that. Really cool. And what I wanted to do is show that to everyone. And
Wipe your boogers on the picture,
like I said, I'm
DSP.
not sure where I'm going to put it. I
Don't even know where he's going to put it.
in mind here in my
there you
condo,
go.
A couple blank areas where I may be able to put it, or even maybe replace something that I have up now with it and move something somewhere else. I was actually thinking of possibly even replacing my my Mario. Here, this I forgot. I'm on camera. I could show you.
Oh shit.
My Mario painting right here. I mean, it's been there for quite a while. It's hanging. It's not attached to the wall.
Shout out to the random light switch in the middle of the room. Big ups. I miss you, buddy. I miss you.
Well, so maybe I can actually remove that, replace it with the CM Punk plaque, and then move it somewhere else. There's actually a couple areas.
I think he says he got rid of this, but I can't remember. But I'm pretty sure he says he doesn't have it anymore. But I don't know if that was if he got rid of it before or after bankruptcy. But I'm pretty sure like he says he doesn't have this anymore.
My kitchen and stuff, where I may be able to move.
Yeah, put it in the kitchen.
All right, that's
when you're cooking breakfast, great thing to look at.
Punk, best in the world, 434 days reigning as a WWE champion.
Listen to this show.
Probably one of the best in-ring workers of all time.
Suck his dick more, Philip.
Going to the Hall of Fame. And
Earn that second nickname you got. Earn that nickname of PP Brunel.
I can't wait to go to WrestleMania in just a couple of weeks. I'll be there.
Oh shit, this is before we went to WrestleMania. He's popping off.
It's going to be amazing.
Oh man, he's like a little kid. He's pacing. You see he walked in the frame? He's pacing.
Go to WrestleMania in just a couple of weeks. I'll be there.
Look, turned.
It's gonna be
Yo,
amazing.
he's pumped. He's like a little kid. I'm pumped. I got this fucking wrestling thing. Oh man. Dude, this reminds me of when the fucking stupid dude wanted to go to the dude who did the DSP crying fucking clip. Big up, Samarin. Welcome to the stream. Rex. He was talking about going to WrestleMania, not Wrestle, but a SmackDown, and he was like, I got a John Cena shirt coming in the mail. And then he just starts crying. I just wish Phil was here. And it's like, what? It's fucking insane. But he was like pumped talking about it.
And this is a great collectible for anyone who's a fan of CM Punk or just
He is in it.
So,
Industry at large.
Thanks everyone for watching the unboxing.
You're welcome, Phil. I don't know why we did, but we did.
And that's it. I'll see you later.
And then he zooms in. Look at my shit. The flex. Look at it, bitches. You can't afford this. Machinima money. Oh boy. He is looking extra in this one.
Well, hello everyone. My name is Phil Brunel, but more commonly known
What
as
the
Dark Side
hell?
Phil or DSP, here on the internet, YouTube, Twitch TV,
Twitch
and throughout
TV,
the
hey.
communities. And I'm here today to talk to you a little bit about myself, because today is a huge positive change.
Oh, shit.
That I want to publicly announce for everyone. It's something
Let's go.
that's really
King of Hate's
awesome
returning.
for anyone who watches me here on YouTube, over live streaming on Twitch TV daily, or anyone who's just interested in knowing what's going on regarding me and what I'm up to on a daily basis. It's a
I don't need that. I just watch Phil's day off. It gives me
long
everything.
time coming. It's something I've wanted to do for a long, long time. But first, let me give you a little bit of background about myself.
Oh my
just in
god,
case
you
don't know
piece
who
of
I am.
shit.
And then we're gonna move
You
on to a quick
motherfucker.
walkthrough of my new website.
Oh, shit.
kingofhate.com.
Oh,
Okay? So,
fuck.
I myself.
There was my nose rub as a little kid.
kingofhate.com.
Right here.
Okay. So
There's little kid nose rub. Let's go. I got a new toy, and you don't have one.
I myself have been a lifelong gamer.
Oh, God.
And for a while, I was heavily into console games growing up in the 80s and early to mid 90s. And then all of a sudden I got bit by the Street Fighter bug. A lot of people know when Street Fighter came out originally, it was huge in arcades, and it got console ports, there were tournaments. It got blown up. And I got all wrapped up in all of it. I became a competitive Street Fighter player for quite a long time, culminating finally in the years 2006, 2007, and even 2005 when I actually got 4th place.
Let's go.
In Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo at the EVO Nationals held over in Las Vegas and also in California. So I was pretty well known in the Street Fighter community. A lot of people hate me, a lot of people love me. Depending on who you ask, you're going to get a different opinion. But I decided to fight.
What was that?
Depending on who you ask,
People hate me, but people hate me. Oh, maybe I hit him right there. People hate him. And he's thinking back like, damn, they hate me. Fuck, my life. Play all my life. I don't think I have it on the soundboard, unfortunately. No. I can hit you with an area, Lord.
Get over here, my black friend. Get over here. You're gonna play basketball for me, boy.
There we go. It's the closest you're gonna get. Oh, wait.
I just wish Phil was here.
Don't worry, Rex. He is here.
I decided to fight, basically say that was the end of that chapter of my life come 2007, because unfortunately I was diagnosed with a debilitating
God, he's got crippled. I've been to I believe it was a SmackDown house show.
Limited my mobility, and I decided I was going to have to do something different with my life than just travel all over the world.
No, it wasn't even a SmackDown house show. It was a
all these years
super old one. It was the in your house. No, not in your house. The
until up to around 2007.
Was it the Attitude Adjustment Tour? Oh, really old.
I did dabble here or there in a few, but primarily I was focused on fighting games only.
He's a fighting games guy.
I decided to accumulate myself.
Oh shit.
Recustom myself.
Recustom. Yo, a custom Phil.
And get more engrossed in the gaming world and console gaming. Within a year of doing so, I loved gaming again. I mean, we had the Xbox 360, the PS3, all this cool stuff that was going on. And I decided
keeps doing that. Look.
That hobby into something maybe a little bit more interesting.
Wait.
And I decided that I was going to turn that hobby.
He decided he was going to turn the hobby. I thought you fell into this DSP. It was never something you wanted to do. It just happened. No job, was making YouTube videos, worked out. But you decided.
To something maybe a little bit
Let's
more
go.
Interesting. And one day I was bored, and I decided to record myself playing my game and upload it to YouTube and see what would happen. And the rest is pretty much history.
History.
I'm known as the Joe Average guy.
Joe
Average.
Average.
Particularly good at games.
Not good.
Entertaining as hell to watch. Play the games.
Play the games.
Over the years, I have changed my play style up from just casual.
From scrubby to like extra scrubby and scuffed.
Playing games here or there to doing full video game playthroughs. From going from a digital camera that I'm using right now to film this portion of this video to full direct capture, live streaming capabilities with, microphone to dub over the audio and such.
Let's go.
And things are looking good.
Yeah.
Basically, here's what happened. In 2010, I was laid off from my full-time job. Now, my whole life until 2010, I held a full-time job. Whether it was working at fast food, whether it was selling shit at Circuit City and Best Buy, whether it was selling mortgages at Wells Fargo. I always held,
Wells Fargo.
A 9-to-5 desk office style job.
Shout out Scam Loans or whatever the fuck that was.
I was laid off from my job.
Blindsided.
They gave me no indication. I had nothing to fall back on. But luckily, for 2 years, I'd been doing this cool YouTube thing as a hobby. So I said I was going to make a go at it, especially because there was no job.
He made a go at it. But I thought you fell into it.
Jobs in my sector whatsoever at the time.
No jobs.
I said, let's make a real solid go at it and see if I can make this work out full time. And it has. Surprisingly enough, I've been partnered with Machinima, and I am actually at this point considered a managed status partner.
Oh shit, he's a big baller.
Protected by them from a lot
they
of
protect them.
issues that people get here on YouTube.
Yeah, the helicopter sector fell apart.
On a daily basis, I do full video game playthroughs.
He's always on tutorial mode.
Every single day on Twitch TV.
He'll never learn. He's been on the website for like 17 years, and it's like other people make his thumbnails. He can't even make his own thumbnails. That's crazy. And he can draw. He can draw his own thumbnails.
Put it right here to my YouTube game
But he's
channel,
lazy.
DSP Gaming. I also have a vlogs only channel called The King of Hate Vlogs.
Hey, the
where
vlogs.
It's basically me talking to the camera like this. This is the exception to the rule that I'm actually doing this on this channel. And I have actually, through the grace of God, and the support of my viewers and fans, I've been able to actually support myself since late 2010, okay? But things have changed. Things have evolved. Like I said, I don't just use this camera anymore every day to record videos and just upload them straight to YouTube. My uploading style has changed. And so what I found over the years...
that didn't work the first time. On God.
A lot of people have a lot of difficulties catching up and learning what is it that Phil's going to be doing on a daily basis. Is he live streaming this game or that game?
That's why you got
At what
Twitter.
time is he doing that?
Actually, the reason he got Twitter is because there was a fake account. And all the fake account did was tweet out his links, and he didn't like it, so he made his account.
Or is there extenuating circumstances? Where do I get this information? And I'll be honest, through the years it's changed. It used to be through YouTube comments, through posts up on my YouTube page I could answer people. It then changed to a fan site that I had called thekingofhate.com, but never really had ownership or control over.
Oh, this is when he took over the site. What is this? Speaking of his old site, what's this? Oh, no, not that. That one has to go away for a second. And that, too. Maybe this. Yeah, Quantity has to go away for a second, too. Nope. Nope. There we go. DSP's profile from 2009? Yeah, 2009. And if you read the fine print, if you would like to donate to aid in the cost of games, equipment, etc., you can. Say it with some... You can! Send all donations through PayPal to darksidephil@hotmail.com. Donating $10 or more will get you mentioned in a future video. Shout out to Edward Streets. Let's go. He's been... He might have invented the shout out over gameplay. And he cried about it years later. Oh.
It's just a fan site that my fans flocked to in order to communicate with each other and try to get more information about me. Then eventually I got a Twitter account, they call me DSP, where I would daily start posting up updates there. Then people wanted me to have Facebook.
Get the Facebook.
Facebook to my Twitter. And
then he killed the fan Facebook.
But the bottom line is, ever since all this happened, all these things have evolved.
Look at the hands.
There's never one definitive go-to place on a daily basis to find out what is the deal with me. Now there is.
Oh, shit.
As of January of this year, I have purchased and fully own KingofHate.com.
Let's go.
Now, first of all, don't get the moniker wrong. Sorry, the King of Hate doesn't mean that I'm a real hate-filled person.
Gonna go there and post some slurs. Let's go, boys.
I hate people. The point of the King of Hate is that I own my hate.
He owns it.
It's been my philosophy that when someone tells me that I'm not good enough to do something,
oh boy,
you're a horrible.
He's hulking up.
With the Street Fighter community all the time, I heard you're bad, you're a scrub, you can't beat anyone, you can't do what you think you're.
That's why he called other people scrub, because people kept calling him a scrub. He's repeating the cycle. No, DSP. Oh my lord, that's great. Oh, that is great. You're a scrub. Wow.
With the Street Fighter community all the time, I heard you're bad, you're a
You're
scrub,
bad.
you can't beat anyone, you can't do what you think you're gonna do.
Oh no.
Whenever someone tells me something negative like that, I use that to fuel myself.
Let's go. Positively. He owns it.
Flip it into motivation to do better. And I've been doing that
That's
ever
a
since
lie.
I got started on YouTube. Over the years, I've had people impersonate companies to try to get my channels closed.
Oh shit,
I've had
Steve
people
Jones.
had me kicked out of promotional programs and ad programs for bullshit reasons, all because of jealousy and hate. And I own it.
But
here I am.
he owns it.
Years later, still going.
Still
strong.
going.
That's really what the
And don't
King of
worry,
Hate
Phil, you'll
moniker
still be going
stands
strong in our timeline. You're still
What I want to
going.
do now is announce the full official relaunch of thekingofhate.com
Let's go.
starting immediately.
Immediately.
The website is awesome. And in this video right now, we're going to jump over to my PC, and I'm going to show you
Oh, shit.
the amazing work
Are we
that people have
editing?
done out of the kindness of their own hearts, by the way, and of course me.
No one getting paid. Let's go. DSP staple. You work with them, you don't get paid.
Out of my wallet, the thousands of dollars that I've sunk into this website to make it what it is today. And I'm going to show you it is now the go-to place daily to see what is up with me. So without further ado, let's actually head over there to the PC.
We're gonna edit. What do we got? How we going? What are we doing? Slide? How we doing? Oh, nice transition. A fade. Let's go. Look at that. DSP, say something.
Okay.
There we go.
So everybody, welcome to the new kingofhate.com. I'm direct capturing this on my PC, so apologies if the audio levels are much different from the first half of the video. But now what I would like to do is give you a full walkthrough of my new website, which is fully launched and live.
Amazing fan art. Phil as Donkey Kong and Rambo as Diddy Kong.
And available for your viewing pleasure and use on a daily basis.
Oh man.
To seeing my content and what I'm up
Content.
to.
Let's
what I mean
go.
by that is that this website automatically will update on a daily basis.
Oh, shit.
In regards to my streaming, in regards to what I'm doing on YouTube, and I will be updating it at least once a day, every night, to
Yo, once a day, every night.
and what to expect in
We got a schedule.
coming. So,
Snort.
first of all, the web address, very simple. www.thekingofhate.com. That will bring you to this splash page where there are many tabs and such that we are going to discuss.
So many tabs.
However, what we will start with is the actual content of the page. First,
All right, what we got?
Right here in front of you, you're going to have a nice ticker that's going to go through some of my latest and greatest video game playthroughs that I have been involved with, as well as you can see upcoming projects like Infamous Second Son. I have not yet done that because I'm filming this on in early March.
All right.
What this is going to do is go through fan art that fans submit for me on
Oh, be careful, DSP.
forums, which I am going to show you shortly. This fan art is then converted into this slideshow where I have little descriptions of what's going on, and actually if the playthrough is live, as you can see, this will become a clicker, a link, that if you click on the image, it will actually take you to part 1 of that appropriate video game playthrough
Oh,
on
shit.
my YouTube channel, DSP Gaming. So it's a pretty neat thing.
All this free work. Let's go.
You want to see what I've been up to recently or what I'll be doing very shortly in the near future, come on over here.
Come on.
You'll be able to give it a click and go
Dock
right
yourself.
to the
Come on
content.
over.
To the
I
right
got
of
your
that, you're gonna
IP.
have my Twitter feed. Now my Twitter is @TheyCallMeDSP, and for years people have complained and said, Phil, I want to be in the know about what you're doing.
I want to know what you're doing.
Like to use Twitter. Well, guess what? That's fine. You don't have to use Twitter anymore because this is going to embed my Twitter feed into the page itself.
Let's go.
If you actually do want to log in under your own Twitter so that, for example, you could tweet to me, you can do that, as you can see.
Tweet at Phil.
Since I am logged in, it allows you to tweet to me, so you can use the website to actually send me messages on Twitter. Keep in mind, I get hundreds, if not thousands.
Oh, here we go.
Some particular day.
Don't send any friend requests.
So, no,
I want to see Twitter friend request ridicule.
I do take an active
or Twitter follower ridicule.
Of taking a look at all those tweets and trying to respond to important ones. Scrolling a little bit further down the page.
He thinks he gets important tweets. That's hilarious.
Move on to the Twitch portion, live streaming portion of my homepage.
Hey.
As you can see, we've got
It's the chat. Look at the chat.
March 6th. I'm going to always list whatever the time is, as well as what the game is that I'll be playing at that stream time. Usually, typically, I do 2 streams a day. The exception is Sundays, when usually I do 2 gameplay streams and I do a stream which is called The Week in Preview. That is a special vlog where I talk about my schedule for the upcoming
Rest
week.
in peace, The Week in Preview.
Basically, taking all the information that you'll see on this website on a daily basis, but putting it in
Basically a daily wrap for the weekend, for the week. Let's go.
Explains the whole week ahead of time. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're not pre-stream for the week. There you go.
Live stream, which is, this is my YouTube channel, not YouTube channel. I'm sorry, my Twitch channel, Twitch TV /DarksidePhil, is actually shown here. And when I'm live broadcasting, you'll be able to watch my broadcasts live from this homepage if you wish.
Oh, shit.
You can either watch it on the channel or you can watch it here on the actual homepage. To the right, look, this is live. This is actual people in my stream chat right now chatting it up. Even though I'm not live streaming, as you can see, a lot of the times it's very, very active there. People are able to actually talk about cool stuff in there. So when I'm live, you can use this to watch the streams. If not, you can use it as a place to hang out and chat with other people who are fans of my content. Directly above this, we've got the chat rules. All you need to do is hover over that, and you will get all.
No, you better read all those rules.
Chat to make sure you
don't even type in there.
Moderated and kicked out of there by complete accident. And then subscriber benefits. We have a new section explaining if you become a paid subscriber.
The Rambo emote. Did you see it?
By complete accident, and then subscribe.
I don't know if there's it's a panda emote. You don't even get a Howard emote, just a Rambo emote. Phil, Rambo, and Panda.
Subscriber benefits. We have a new section explaining if you become a paid subscriber of mine on Twitch TV, the benefits that you get for it. And in fact, here is a button that brings you directly to that feature if you so choose to do so.
If you choose to.
Let's continue on.
Let's go.
This is the YouTube section of my homepage. The purpose of this is to show you what's the most
to get you on YouTube watching videos,
as well as what is the schedule for YouTube uploads. So
sounds like he's doing prayer hands.
Today's uploads, it actually lists them out. There were 2 different batches of South Park: The Stick of Truth videos that I uploaded. It tells you what times they'll go live on DSP Gaming. It tells you what's going to be going live on the King of Hate vlogs, which is actually going to be a Hateful Truth game review for Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze.
Oh shit.
It also lists the latest playthrough playlists right here automatically. Just give these a click. It'll take you straight to the playlist on YouTube, and you can begin watching. Over here, these are tabs that are basically shortcuts to the most recent footage of my playlist. So, for example, on DSP Gaming, these are the 4 most recent videos that went live. On the King of Hate vlogs,
only 4? Goddamn.
These are the 4 most recent vlogs that went live. These are my most recent Week in Preview videos.
Yo.
There it is. Explaining I was going to play South Park: The Stick of Truth. Hate Live, which is my ongoing podcast. Unfortunately, I've been busy recently, haven't been able to do one.
No.
Hate Live is archived right there. Release Day Unboxing, which is when I go to the store to buy new games. I unbox them when I get home.
You get like the most expensive copies of it.
DSP Tries It, my ongoing series where I try fast food and different other styles of products. That's right there. And of course, my Hateful Truth video game review series all shows up.
Oh shit, nice snort.
Now keep in mind, what you're seeing here is addended content. This is by far
addended content.
All of my content on YouTube. If you want to see everything, you should go to either DSP Gaming, which is my gaming archives channel, or the King of Hate vlogs, which is my vlogging channel, and that's going to.
He doesn't have anyone to maintain the site. It's just him, and he has a webmaster, but I think it's just him.
This homepage is right down here at the bottom. As you guys know, or maybe you don't know, I've been doing video game playthroughs since 2008. This particular gaming channel, DSP Gaming, has been active since April of 2010.
Oh, shit.
So we're talking almost 4 full years. Maybe by the time you see this video, it's more than 4 full years that I've been doing video games playthroughs, and I've got something like 28,000 videos live. I'm not even kidding you.
Holy
shit. I would love to know one other YouTuber who can say that they made 28,000 content-related videos on YouTube.
A lot of your videos are fucking Street Fighter spam. You just film like 1-minute matches. Get out of here.
YouTube in a course of 4 years.
But, I don't know. People who don't spam that much shit. Sorry, it's not a flex.
Maybe there is. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, this is an index of my playlists. The problem with YouTube is that it is very hard to navigate. It is almost impossible to friggin' find anything.
Yeah.
By using this playlist directory, you can find all of the archived.
If he looks back on it, like his most popular things were like the
anything from the past couple of months probably is
what the
not
fuck
in
is it
there.
called? Heavy Rain and fucking I believe like Skyrim and shit like that.
And oh man,
and that was it. Nothing else like tops those.
Those playthroughs as a lead-in to Infamous Second Son. So you click on I.
Like there's no other videos that have like dedication videos to them like the. Heavy Rain.
There's obviously some bugs to work out.
Oh, bugs.
The eye doesn't work for some reason. That's really weird.
Oh no.
Huh.
Bug web mechanics.
Now wait a minute. All of them are working but I. Are you kidding me? I literally clicked the one that didn't work out of all of them. E, F, G, H. Wait a minute. Now it worked.
Oh god, he's an idiot.
Hold on a second.
Oh god, snorting.
Isn't it fun doing a live video? For some reason, I doesn't work on the home page. What about G? G worked. How odd, huh?
How
You know
odd.
what? I could tell you why. Maybe because it's not I. Maybe I see what it is. I'm looking at the
Well,
bottom of the
technically,
page.
I
can
think
see
he
they
just
screwed up. It's supposed to be
bought the
playlist
web
I.
domain and like what was left of the
So I can fix
website
that later.
from
Everything else is correct.
the Teo and Chris dude.
So anyway, we have to go around.
At least that's the way I figured it, because I doubt
So you'll
he
be able to go. I'll fix that in a moment. We'll be able to
bought
go here.
bought just the
Infamous, look at
web
this.
thing and then had someone build the
Infamous HD, so you get
website.
Infamous, the
I
first
think they just gave him, they sold him like the
Infamous
website
demo
with like how it
before
worked and
Game Over
everything.
came out. He did Infamous 2. He did an
If he
Infamous
got the
2
website,
second
if this
playthrough,
is
he did
like,
everything
was this the
Evil
original
Karma,
site,
and then he even did
pretty
Infamous
much,
2 DLC
and they just handed him the keys and were like, yeah,
So
whatever,
just from
here's
there,
the
from
keys to the
index,
site.
You can find all my archive footage. What if, oh geez,
Or if they sold him just the domain name and took down like their site and like he had someone make him like a template site or some shit like that.
Transformers Fall of Cybertron Escalation.
I don't know who the fuck he had help running it, because at one point the mods turn on him, but I don't know if that's already happened or if it's
John Rambo. That's this one.
gonna
This is
happen.
the Fall of Cybertron. Here's the Dark of the Moon tie-in gameplay. Dark of the Moon playthrough, which was the campaign. Here's the War for Cybertron co-op. Here's the co-op that I did with John Rambo and Howard right here. So,
What
how
about the
cool is
Teo
this?
guy? Because
That you
to my
can
knowledge, that
find
dude's never did like any
all of
kind
my
of video
older
talking about
content
this.
by letter, alphabet.
I've always been curious about
Excellent. Now I want to give a couple shout outs because I didn't do
Oh,
that.
shit.
This is actually the homepage is the work of a fan of mine, Ryan JMB.
Nice docs.
He's also an active moderator in my Twitch stream chat.
There you go.
Special thanks and shout out to him because he coded all of this. And special
What was his name
Twitch
again?
Stream chat. Special thanks and shout out to him because he coded active moderator in my Twitch mine, Ryan JMB.
Shout out Ryan.
He's also an active moderator in my Twitch stream chat. Special thanks and shout out to him because he coded all of this. And special shout out to Sage.
Sage.
Who on the website basically went through my YouTube page, made all these indexing.
If Sage is who I think it is, that's Sage was Nestor's Tokyo Game Show nickname. He called this dude like 3 different things. It was Nestor, Sage, and Curchado. Pick one, dude.
Of my playthroughs and put that down here. So that is the functionality.
I don't know if they're the same person, but I did know that dude had this. That was his nickname.
Is use this as your destination. This is where you should go.
Oh, shit.
To find all of my content on a daily basis. That way you don't have to say, gee, what's Phil doing? Let me check DSP Gaming, then the King of Hate vlogs, then his Twitter account, then his Facebook account, then his Twitch TV channel. You know, no. Just go to thekingofhate.com. I will make this updated every day, and you will be in the know on what I'm doing and what's going on with me. All right? Now, there's a couple other cool things I want to show you. First of all, as you can see, Twitch shows up in a plugin. But what you can actually do right here is click on Twitch on site. This will actually bring you to its own page. See this? So now it's an expanded version of that page that we had on the homepage, because maybe you're saying that was a little too small.
Too
You wanted to
small.
see the stream chat, but you wanted to see a bigger video. You can do
Of
that.
course
Now this
not,
loads
guy
its
with 2
own page,
names.
which is pretty neat. I'm having a little problem connecting to the chat there. But that's pretty cool.
But it's
And
still
then,
silly and
if you actually
funny.
do Twitch on TV, it'll take you directly to my real Twitch TV channel, the full page that has all the features. Look at this, all the description and everything. So it's all linked here on the
Shout out
homepage, which is
Facebook.
really neat.
Taking a sip.
Going back here,
Oh, no.
latest videos will jump you down here. DSP series will jump you to the appropriate series down here.
Down here.
Store will actually take you to
Oh.
Cafe Press, which, yes, I have not updated this in
Let's
years. It's kind
go.
of embarrassing. These products are very outdated, but if you
The naughty nightwear. Look at the
Underoos.
underoos.
That's right. Years
Look at this dude.
and years ago, we're talking like 2010, fans of mine said, gee, we would like some DSP merch. So I
We would like some DSP
made a
merch.
store on
Like
Cafe
one dude I found who, oh no, there's 2 dudes I found that ordered DSP. But there's that voodoo guy and there's another dude. He's a still in one of my things. He's just wearing the King of Hate. I mean the Project 7 shirt. He looks stupid.
still exists where you can buy this merch. I do not actively push this merch, nor do I ask that you buy any of it. I basically make $1 profit on everything you buy, and I probably sell 10 things a year.
10.
So don't worry about it. But if you're ever interested in DSP merch, that is there. The contact page has not yet been updated. I'm going to have basically a list of professional contacts of how to contact me for important things. And then
How
last
to
but certainly
you
not
gotta
least,
fill out a form,
This is
bitches.
the thing I really want to show you guys. The forums have been fully overhauled and renovated because I now own the website and I purchased professional grade software to run the forums on.
I know, I gotta step up my drip.
Communicate with forum members. You've got a live shout box where if you're logged in, blah blah blah.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be studded. I'm gonna be star-studded for Doomer Search 2024.
Which is neat. You've got
Hey, look, his Twitter feed's there again.
Forums, including
Forums.
website announcements. The biggest thread there is introduce yourself. Suggestions and bug reporting. So if you find any bugs or whatever, suggestions for the site, you can put it there. DSP gaming discussion, which includes discussion of all kinds of different games that I've been playing.
Discuss about yo.
Also, sometimes
He loves that place where people are just talking about just him. Oh, he goes in there and jerks off.
constructive
Guarantee.
all kinds of fun stuff. The King of Hate vlogs, which discusses all my vlogging videos.
The vlogs.
Competitions is empty because I've not yet launched my big giveaway for the year, but I will soon. General.
But don't you worry, Forgotten Locale. Wait till you see the drip I got planned
Look at all
out.
the content. There's comedy forums, forum games, sports, technology. Look at all these threads. Look at all the content.
Look at all the content.
We're discussing.
There's a gamer girl sound off thread. I think that's in the might be the old ones that Chris and Teo are doing. But it also might be in his. I can't remember. Because that girl's in there, Gamer Nicole. And there's that other lady who is on Hate Live that called in. Very chunky ladies on this website.
Various things. And I want to show you guys, I have not formally announced this website until this video.
Oh, shit.
It already has 1,000 members. So
Flexing on them.
feel free. If you want to get involved.
It's free. Fill it out.
Sign up for the kingofhate.com forum.
Yeah, go ahead.
And I do want to say this. Some people who have
Sorry, Phil. Massive Awesomeness isn't there. Neither am I.
attempted to register for the forum say that they're having a problem.
R.I.P. problem.
When they try to register, they're being told with an error that they are being detected under a proxy. Here's what that means. Basically, something with your internet. Whether
My
it
internet.
is You're at college, and it's a common internet. Maybe you're on a wireless network. Maybe just something with a certain area of your ISP has been detected as being used by a hacker or been reported as some kind of a fraudulent service. It's not your fault.
Not your fault.
But
More than likely.
What you need to do is go to somewhere else, whether it's your friend's internet, your family.
Go. Yo, you want to use my website? Go to your friend's house. 8 o'clock at night, go to your boy's house to get on the kingofhate.com.
Public internet, somewhere else where there's a completely different internet connection. Attempt to register for the website there. The bottom line is once you're registered, you will never have problems logging in. The catch is
This dude fucked this website up.
anything that says you're blocked via proxy or you're on a proxy server in order to register. So once you're registered, you're good, but you have to register first. So I recommend trying to register from a different location and you should be fine.
Let's go.
Okay?
Thank you, DSP.
So, I definitely think that you guys should register for multiple reasons. Number one, to get communication with people of like mind who are interested in the same things you are, who want to discuss both my content, but everything, general stuff. That's why I created these forums, not just for me and my...
Hey, he created these forums like he created the Top Haters forums, and he cried that no one used those.
With others
Aw.
into gaming, okay? Number two, I will be actively interacting with people on this website.
Bullshit.
Everyone,
I've seen him in the forums. He asks people for free art and then fucks off.
I respond. It's fun as hell to have a place where I can interact with the community. And number three, I will be doing giveaways exclusively on this website. And what I mean is you will be able to register for stuff that I'll be giving away, contests and stuff in the future, where if you're registered on the site, you can enter through the site. And that's how I'm going to be running all those things. At the end of the year, I do year-end polls where you guys vote for the funniest moments of the year. You vote for your favorite playthroughs, all kinds of stuff, and it's all going to be done here through the website, thekingofhate.com forums.
Amazing.
So I do ask that, yes, please use the homepage on a daily basis.
Use it, yo.
Information on me, but also those forums. I did spend a lot of time and money getting those up and running.
Yo, same thing he said on the Top Haters things. If you guys don't use the forums, I'm going to have to take them away.
Special shout out to Beachy and to Hazard.
Beachy! Beachy ends up turning on him. He leaves with the mods. He's also on an episode of the SOK cast.
Who are two longtime viewers and fans of mine who've helped with the website
Beachy's a mod.
and the streams.
I think Hazard's a
over
mod
the
too.
past, year for streams and several years for the website. I'm very appreciative of their help. They helped me a lot with the new site as well. Thank you very much, guys.
Thank
for getting
you.
that set up for me. All right, so that is it. That is the new website, thekingofhate.com, and I hope that you guys will check it out on a daily basis.
All right, we got a godlike video coming up.
Watch my content all along, or all the time that this exists, so you now know where to go to find out about me and my content. I am making this video the featured video on my DSP
Oh my
page
God.
for the foreseeable future.
Okay.
And anyone who comes here and doesn't know who I am knows about the web.
Who's this guy, DSP Gaming, and how did I get on his channel? Oh, let me check out this video. He's got a website. Let's go.
About my content. I put out so much of it, it only made sense you have one place.
Yeah, because you can find stupid shit like this next
Thanks for
video.
watching this crazy, long but
Everyone talks about DSP statues.
informative video. I hope that you found it informative. I hope that this will help you in the future to keep up with all the content. Thanks a lot, and I will see you for gameplay in the near future. Peace.
But
what I thought
wait,
about
what the hell? Oh, I got hit with a commercial. Go to hell. People talk about the statues. Where's the blankets, Phil? Where's the gaming blankets?
What's up, everyone? Darkside Phil here, and right now you might be saying,
The hell's
what
this?
the hell am I looking at?
Yeah.
Well, this is pretty cool. As you know,
Where's the gaming blankets, Phil? Where they at? You hiding them in the attic? Get them out of
in
there.
2012, I attended a couple different gaming conventions, and one of the ones that I attended was Too Many Games in right near Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, back in I believe it was it was June. That's right, it was June because it was very close to
Fucking
E3.
gamer
That's right.
blanket.
And while I was there, I actually met someone who does
Who?
custom quilting, and she was
Oh, I'm
there
sorry,
showing off
quilts.
all her
Sorry.
game-related quilts.
Quilts.
And I was really impressed. I thought, wow, this is a really neat idea. You know, for people who love video games, for people who love the 8-bit style of art, you could really do a really awesome
Dude, loves this Mega
custom
Man
quilt.
design.
And so I actually grabbed her business card, which
Oh,
incidentally
shit.
I have here.
Hey,
Your quilt
shout out to this lady.
Tony, okay, and don't worry, we'll give several plugs for her during the video.
Let's go.
But,
We're plugging the bitch.
grabbed her business card and shot her an email, and I said, you know, I have a
No, he shot at her.
couple ideas of some things
He
that maybe
missed
I'd like
this
to put
time.
on a quilt. You know, being that the winter's coming, well, back then it was still the summer, but I said, you know, for the winter, I have a couple ideas of things that might be neat ideas for quilts, and so we had a dialogue. And we talked about a couple different things. And eventually we settled on a few designs that I wanted. One or two for myself, and actually I got one for Pandalee as well.
Oh, shit.
And what
Big
you're looking
baller.
at right now
Is your
is
Mega
the result
Man?
of our collaboration. Basically, I said I like a Mega Man quilt, but I'm not sure what sprites would work, etc. And we actually went online and we're looking at sprites to try to figure out what would be the best option. Now, she makes several different kinds of quilts, several different sizes. I believe this is more the mid-range size. This is not the largest that she does, but she also uses different kinds of materials, and this is the highest quality material that you can get. In fact, as you look, you can see the patterns and things that are in it. It's actually
It's
pretty neat.
high quality because it got
It's a
patterns.
really
Let's
neat-looking
go.
quilt. And so what we did is basically we went online and we found this sprite. Remember this guy?
Hey, that guy.
The guy made out of bead art.
Yeah.
Well, he's been on my wall for over a year. And
So
we
you
went
made
out
him
and
into a
found that
blanket.
sprite
Let's
and said,
go.
would it work for a quilt? And yes, it did.
Yeah, you
and
could
so
yeah.
what I wanted to do is show off. I got some cool games.
I wanted to show off. Let's go. He admitted it. I wanted to show it off. Look at you broke bitches can't afford.
Work for
Get your
a quilt,
game up.
And yes, it did. And so what I wanted to do is show off. I got
He wanted to show it off. Look at his fucking gaming blanket and be fucking jealous. I'm sorry, quilt.
some cool gaming quilts from Tony. Her name's Tony Smith. And they took quite a while to make, I'm not going to lie. So to give everyone an idea, I believe
Rockin',
I
by
first
the
started
way.
talking to her in probably July, I want to say. And over the course of several months, she was been working on these designs because she did.
Yes,
actually made
John,
three
he
quilts. Like I
did.
said, 2 for me.
That's why he
and
had.
one for
That's why he had to have it the same sprite.
Pandalee.
He was Mega
So this
Man'd
was
out.
one of the designs that she actually did for me. And just to show you, the other side is actually she has her logo there, which is neat, and it's black.
Black.
and it's not a super thick quilt. It's not a comforter. This is just something that in the winter, if it's a little chilly, rather than me blasting the heat, I can, maybe lay on the couch with this quilt over me.
Oh man,
Now,
old man
I have
style.
another one as well, and this one's really neat.
Oh shit.
This one was a collaborative idea between the two of us because she had never done this next quilt or this style of quilt before.
What do you got?
Well, I had an idea. It was like she had a picture that was like a concept, and I said, let's do a variation of the concept, and let's see how it turns out. So she actually went and got special materials. She actually put a lot of time and effort into this. So I'm going to put the camera down.
Oh, shit.
I'll actually unfold this quilt and show everyone.
Yo, look at that. The Stein.
Yeah, this is the large
Look how
size.
close we are to it.
Huge. But it came out really nice in my opinion. I think I'll lay it lengthwise. Actually, let me flip it. I'll lay it lengthwise, so that way you can see the whole thing. For the purposes of the video. That's right. If you can take a look, you can probably guess you know what it is by now.
Tetris. Look at this basic bitch.
It's a Tetris quilt. And it's got all the famous Tetris pieces.
The famous Tetris pieces like orange L and yellow block and sideways red Z. Let's go.
Did enough detail so that as you can see certain pieces, like the T block is the same color as the other T block, but down here you have broken ones because lines have broken off, and so some of these pieces are different colors, which is neat. But yeah, she went and got special materials. She got a custom pattern to do this.
Custom.
There we go. And it's really neat. It looks like someone's playing Tetris, and it's a really large quilt.
Let's go.
For say a bed, or like I said, if I'm laying on the couch,
On the couch, swaying like a motherfucker.
I'm very pleased with the products that she made for me. Now she did make a third one. I just want to let everyone know she doesn't only do gaming related stuff.
Oh shit.
She also does custom stuff. And Panda Lee, my girlfriend, as you know, loves pandas.
Yes.
So she said, gee, can we do anything with pandas? And we actually went through several different ideas. We actually nixed the idea of a sprite-based panda, and because we couldn't really find any good ones, and we actually went with some panda square designs with realistic-looking pandas on it.
Sounds horrible.
Had the idea for. And actually, what I'll do here.
You have it?
Because I unfortunately didn't have the foresight to think of this, but I'll see if I can actually bring up in my email the picture that she sent me of the panda quilt.
Yo.
That she made, so that you can have an idea.
We're just left on the fucking coffee table. He's over there gabbing. Let me look up my girl's pictures real quick to show you this dumb shit. I hope we go over to the computer.
Here we go. Alright, I'm bringing them up right now. It's 3 different pictures, so I'm trying to find
Yo, he's taking forever. DSP.
Here it is. Okay, cool.
There we go. We're on it. Let's go.
Pardon the focus, it's going to be off.
Panda quilt with pandas on it. Who would have thought?
This is the quilt that she made for Panda Lee.
It's on the floor at her mama's house.
12 different squares, which is really just 3 different designs repeated. Custom material, purple material, which is Panda Lee's favorite color, with almost a floral bamboo pattern on it. All custom done.
Custom.
And so she can do other stuff besides just gaming if you're interested.
She can't, yeah, other stuff.
I'm very pleased. She was a very nice person to interact with. Very pleasant experience. I did specifically tell her to use better materials than the different grades. Like she can do a lower grade that's a cheaper quilt. She can do higher grade material that's more expensive. So, I chose the better.
Sorry, Roger, but this is like the end of the stream. This is the last video.
A little bit more on the expensive side, but her
We're looking at DSP's gaming quilts
on the pattern, how much
because he's a
material she needs for
weirdo.
Etc., etc. The size you want. This is.
But we're looking at Panda's quilt right now. This ain't his. It's not gaming.
As opposed to the smaller,
the gaming quilt. Yeah,
so I had
at that.
a great time working with her. I wanted to give her a shout out and show off her products here. Quiltoni, again,
Quiltoni.
is from Grit Business.
Big up Tony Smith.
Is her name. You can see it at quiltoni.com. On Etsy, she has a site there.
Etsy.
Quiltoni.deviantart.com.
DeviantArt.
On Facebook. Quiltoni, and also at Quiltoni.
Twitter.
On Twitter, and once her email address too. TNI.
She using Yahoo.
NETNY@yahoo.com. So I just wanted to give a shout out. Thank you,
Shout
Tony,
outs.
for the quilts. They are
Thank you,
awesome.
Tony.
And I really like the quality of your work, and I wanted to give you a shout out.
Yo,
so anyone,
what
if
a
you're looking
nice
for a
thing to
really
do.
unique gift coming up, in the next year, keep in mind that she really can't do anything on a rush basis simply because these things take a lot of time to put together. I would like, for example, I doubt she'd be able to do anything for the holidays at this point, but maybe a neat gift for someone next year, or maybe next Christmas, so that way you give her enough time to make it. You might want to take a look at quiltoni.com and see if she can make something neat for you. So, thanks a lot. Just wanted to show those off, and see you later.
That's it. We're done. Let's go. Just in time too for the guy. But yeah, DSP has weird fucking gaming blankets that I don't remember anyone else seeing talking about, because it just popped up in my feed and I was like, who's that? The movie Lady Art? I don't know. It might be in his bedroom, or like in our timeline, it's probably burnt by cat. Back then, it's probably somewhere in the room in his house. But let you guys go. I will see you later. Thank you for stopping by. And have a good day, night, or evening, maybe. Either one. Have a good one.
Everyone sees right through me. They don't care when I'm falling into pieces. You won't see me alone. They only want what I'm making with a stone. I'm not staring at all. You throw hands with the wall. They're all ears when we're pushing and we're fighting. I sit down and I'm tall. I can't plan for it all. It's all a show and I never stop lying. So we pop out at your party, diva shit Barbie. Play me like it's Ari, sorry not sorry. Look into my eyes and you tell me that they're sorry. I'll be driving Beamers and Bentleys and Ferraris. I am not happy, I am not nothing. Is your heart beating, is your heart rushing? I'm rushing, rushing, rushing. I'm rushing through the queue. Watch me get angry, see me sniffing snow. Alice on the ground in the rabbit hole. These people beat up and syndrome. The pussy killed and my lipstick on the pistol. Fucking camera to film it. Gotta hold back the truth from my mouth that's loose. Cooked goose inside the oven. Mix the Betty and brew. Pick a booze, drink it up. Fall in love with the blood. Hit the green, pop a bean, then lead it to the pot. You wanna know where the demon is? Chains and whips, hearts beating quick. Can't make promises, believe in it. I just can't see what you see in him. I came outside myself last night. My persona's taking over, expectations got my hopes up. I can't think straight, contemplate. Lost in thought, ride the cosmic wave. Everyone sees right through me.